Oh, hello. Can you all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I'm going to add the usual suspects to the stream, and we have a special guest tonight. I'm just going to bring him right on. Joker voice.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Miss Cannoli. My sister, Vex Electronica. That's right, sisters. My fellow volleyball coach, Miss Shiro, and this guy.
Amanda Meatball. That's Filipino.
Yes. And everyone, spice up your life.
Oh, that's right.
Every boy and every girl spice up.
Hold on a second. I can do something here. Hold on. I don't know where. I don't know if I have it ready to go, but we did have something fun that we played for. Nope. I don't know where Cannoli put it on here. I was gonna find we did a Spice Girl thing one time and it was great. So
it was glorious.
If I can find it in here, I thought Cannoli loaded it, but maybe I'm not reading the description right. But it would be worth the wait. So if you guys want to stick around for an hour or two, we'll
definitely.
Yeah, well, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I guess we should start off by addressing the chat as I'm staring.
And hello, chat. There, we got Mama. We got Mama there. We got someone's husband, whatever that's about.
Someone's husband. Well, let's see. Here is Subtle Devancy would like to say word to Scarlet Vexer. Which, by the way, he had a request to have her sing the Canada National Anthem, but she didn't have time to prepare. She has to do like warming exercises, and she's been really busy this week, so I gave her a pass. We won't do that to her.
I didn't even know this was a request.
So apparently, I put something out. I put something out with us and the Bud Light girls, which this. Anyway, I put something out that was funny, and he had made some demands, and one of his demands was he wanted you to sing "O Canada." And then he said something about he was going to back up the vocals with something else, and then he also requested that I sing something.
Oh. Why are we singing this week?
I don't know.
Getting my drink ready now.
I will not sing the Canadian anthem simply because I am at an Airbnb right now. And that's also why I'm talking very quiet so that everyone doesn't hear me.
Gotcha.
Boo!
Gotcha.
I also feel no pride in singing that anthem anymore. So
how is the new digs for the moment?
I like this backdrop better than my old backdrop. It looks way cleaner.
I didn't mind the other one either. It was nice.
But no, it's not bad. It's just there's people that are like they bought a house and they reconstructed it so that there's like the main house, which is where we are. Yeah. And then they've made two separate like basement apartments that have a separate entrance. So like it's not soundproofed very well. So like everything that's going on downstairs, I can hear.
And thin walls. Thin walls.
Yeah.
Which sometimes you hear things you don't want to hear.
Precisely. Uh-oh. So it's also made recording a bit of a pain as well. So like everything is super echoey. So I've just been putting pillows everywhere to try and fix that a bit.
Too many jokes.
Gotcha. I wanted to bring this up. Oh, hold on. What is going on here? Oh, there we go. I wanted to bring this up. I wanted to let you know what real women on Bud Light cans looked like. I figured,
Tabitha.
Yeah. So these are real women on cans, not what you saw before. So I'd like to just
real women with cans because Dylan has none. A year of hormone treatment, and he has no breasts whatsoever.
You know what? That's really sad because if you looked at this was real funny. I don't know what's going on with my computer here. I thought that I knew what I was doing, and apparently I don't. Anyway, I guess we're supposed to, let's go back to the comments and then, I'm sorry I'm all over the place. This is only really my fourth show. And so I'm really trying to figure this out. So
I thought you were going to say this is only my fourth truly. I was like,
no, God, no. No. So, okay. So Mama Fran says hello to her son. Isn't me, but okay. And then we have R2. He's the king of the edits. If you
Yes.
saw
Oh,
his
that
show
means-
the other night, oh my God, it was hysterical, especially the one where Cannoli was a Sasquatch.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny. All right, so let's see, who else do we have here? We have my daughter.
My new number the one fan.
Yep,
She better still
Yep, I
keep her
know.
shirt on. Jesus Christ.
she has to listen. Yeah, ever since. Okay, let's see. Yes, Joker voice is a fantastic guest. We've been waiting for him. It's only one
Joker,
show a month.
Ego's just trying to get that participation trophy tonight. Look at that.
Well, you know,
Ha, ha, ha.
well, flattery will get at him. Will get him the most places. Now with me, I still have yet to be a co-host on his show. So until that time happens, I'm just saying. Hey, Ego, you hear that? You hear?
Damn. He said the quiet part out
I
loud.
like this. So R2 thinks it's funny to call me by my real name.
Jammy
Oh,
Jams.
jeez.
Yeah, he thinks it's funny.
Emily
So there you
lost.
go. Everybody knows my name. I mean, I'm sure I'm on like some weird list somewhere. Anyway, you could probably find me online. So
I mean, we're all on a weird list if we have some sort of electronic device, anyways. So
I am.
we do. That is very true. That's very true.
I'm
Oh, hi Tabitha. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. I was enjoying you drawing your
Yes, definitely
Her-
check out her.
yes, her
channel.
drawing channel is so relaxing, and she comes up with. I need her to draw since I've got her attention. I need some sort of turtle-looking situation. I love turtles or
Okay.
penguin. Turtles or penguin. Maybe a turtle penguin because she does that.
Okay, Tabitha, start having YouTubers back on your channel and paint together. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I
I'm.
that right there.
I know,
was on
but
her
I'm
show.
terrible at painting. She would show me up like terribly.
That's the whole. Okay, Tabitha's whole thing is anyone can do art.
False. Hi, my name is Meatball.
Well, some might consider your bit of
Ooh,
eloquence
yes,
as an
yes.
art form.
He's right. A purtle.
A purtle.
Perfect.
Oh,
A purtle.
okay.
Yes, a purtle. I would love that.
Mrs. R2, hey.
Hey, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. To all
Where's
females and
Spidey?
two dudes.
Where's
They probably
Spidey?
won't let him watch the show because it's a little bit grown up for him. Yeah.
Are you saying that we have a mature audience? Because I don't think that's true at all.
No, we have
Well-
we have a nasty audience that doesn't know how to behave themselves. I mean,
Oh,
I'm
nice.
talking about the panel.
No.
At least it's not the modern audience.
That's true. That's true. We don't like that. Oh, hi, Tyler. Oh, here.
Hey,
girls.
Tyler.
Uh-oh. Hi,
Dang,
girls
he
and a
forgot
meatball.
your Joker voice.
Wow.
Wow.
You know what? It's okay because he's a Spice Girl hater. That's fine.
Oh, we don't like him then. He's done. Gone. See ya. Goodbye. So anyway, so we're going to talk about a lot of crazy stuff that happened over the week. I want to wait for Vex to come back too, but there's been a lot of, I would say, just
Minefields that folks didn't navigate well.
well, just everything this week has just been a pile of shit. I mean, from like Joker was saying before we started the show, Disney has just stepped in shit and then just continued to drag it on its shoe throughout the entire week. And then today, you know, with the announcement of that broad Kylo Ren or whatever the hell. Listen,
Jesus.
I'm doing my
Okay.
best I can. Go ahead.
Now, I'm just gonna say, I saw a clip from Celebration in London today, where they're talking about Andor season 2, and they bring out Tony Gilroy, and there's some cheers. Kathleen Kennedy comes out, the entire hall goes silent.
Okay.
Whoa.
And then out comes Diego Luna and cheers come back again. And I'm like, oh, wow. Kathleen, if that is not telling.
Yep. It's just
And I'm sorry, at Star Wars Celebration, if you want to give the fans something to celebrate, Kathleen, retire.
Yeah, I think that's what people are calling for. I mean, I saw that. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but I know what's going on and I know what happened today. But I've seen a lot of Kathleen Kennedy needs to go.
Right, and this is something that is very near and dear to me because I grew up with Star Wars.
Yeah, a lot of people did.
I saw a New Hope in theaters opening day, May 25th, 1977. I was there.
Wow.
And that is one of the most influential cinematic events that in my life that really started my love of film.
Did this have anything to do with this rumor that Subtle Deviancy is talking about?
Is the rumor true? Joker versus pledged to buy all? No, that has never happened. I will never do that. Not even to burn them.
Well, Tyler thinks it's true. So, but anyway, so I guess we'll go from, because I know that people aren't here. People aren't here for Star Wars because
I'm a huge Skywalker fan. Again, we are taking this from a guy who doesn't like Spice Girls. So
you're right. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting.
Take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah. So where do we want to start? Vex is very good at
guiding the.
Yes,
keeping us organized.
So, and because I know, I mean, she put together the Google Doc, and it's very, very full.
I started it and then just fucked off on it.
Yeah, no. Listen, if you added any more, I was going to be like, we're going to be here for 6 days because there is so much.
Oh my god,
about.
there was so much. Literally
so
everything I shared with you guys throughout the week, I wanted to put in there because there was so much that happened.
I know there was so much. Like I just kept sending you guys stuff, and I just like even that clip that I sent to you guys yesterday or the day before, and I have it on my Twitter of Matt Walsh explaining to somebody what is a woman who just I don't understand why there's so much confusion on what a woman is. I can't even believe that we are here in this day and age.
As much as I can't stand Matt Walsh,
yes,
when he was when he was talking to that EMT.
Yes, yes, that's what I'm talking about.
That
it was great.
Glorious,
because he was right. He had a very good, educated, factual reason explaining, and I loved how he used the analogy of, like, you lost a leg. If you lost a leg, it doesn't mean that you're not supposed to have two legs. It was just a whole thing. I really enjoyed him bitch slapping that. Are your cats adapting okay, Vex? Not really, no.
Oh, it was like someone trying to break into your room. You look so scared right now.
There's a suitcase that I use whenever I go to Florida, right?
So you sent us a picture of the kitties in the suitcase.
Yes. So they have they've put suitcase Florida means she's gone, but now the suitcase is just there and they're obsessed with it.
Okay, well that's their comfortable. It must be their little comfort zone then.
But I don't. It doesn't sit out. That's why
I know.
I'm weirded out a little bit.
This is them trying to establish some sense of normalcy in their new environment.
Pretty much, yeah.
Would you like to answer that, Joker?
Well, I mean, we're all gals here, so it's all good.
Right. 2023, right?
And then here's the newest member of the Spice Girls.
Oh, hell no. I will cut a throat.
Joker, if they ever tour and they come to Vegas, I'm driving down and we're going.
Oh, hell yeah.
That'd be so much fun. Oh my God, I would love it. So anyway, Vex, what would you like to start with?
Well, I mean, let's just start with all the Dylan Mulvaney stuff. There was so much of that. Yeah.
There is so much of it. I don't know what to Oh, hi, Jana.
Hi, Jana.
Oh, there you go. I wanted to start by bringing this up because I lost it. I'm really having a tough time here. You know what the problem is that Cannoli has 3 screens, and I pulled up everything on the second screen over here, and I'm using this, and for some reason, it's not pulling from this screen. When I do like a share screen, I know nobody cares. That is so weird. Google Slides. Any hoodle. Well, hold on a second. Let me pull this up. Can you guys still see me when I do this? Or is it black?
It's just the normal screen with all of us pulled up.
That's racist.
Hey.
Are you trying to do blackface? We're gonna get banned.
Oh,
Digital blackface now.
Yeah.
It's digital blackface.
Is that a deep fake blackface that's about to come?
No. That's now
If you
thing.
use a
No,
GIF
if you share
that
it,
features a
yeah.
black person, that's considered digital blackface.
yep. Well,
Yeah,
did you guys see? Did you guys see?
Superman.
Comics and Cosmetics got shamed for doing a Joker. Who is the character that Lizzo played? Is that her that she was doing? You
That's
saw
just-
it on Twitter. She
No,
got shit
isn't
for
it like
doing.
Ahsoka?
I don't.
I can pull it up, but anyway, she got a bunch of shit for doing cosplay of somebody who's black.
I'm gonna leave my opinions on comics and cosmetics alone.
Gotcha.
I'm not gonna mention that.
Yep.
I don't understand why
But
this
okay,
isn't
so I
working.
need to understand. I didn't see it. Like, was she just dressed as the character, or did she put on like black makeup, like in blackface?
So, like, from my understanding, Ahsoka, that Star Wars character, has like a darker skin tone.
She's
Okay.
orange.
There we
She's
go.
orange.
Oh,
So,
she's orange.
CNC had put on the orange, like, foundation to try and look
Gotcha.
like the
Oh,
character.
I know
And
why
literally
this isn't
every
working.
time someone who's, I guess, white will say, does that cosplay, they immediately get shamed because it's taken as blackface.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
looking
it's
at
ridiculous.
extra fake
Wait, is
tan
that Dylan
person
Mulvaney?
is bad.
It is
That's-
Dylan
Yes.
Mulvaney.
I would like to show you.
I can see why
um,
she had transitioned. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so this is recent, and this is disgusting, and I want to vomit because. Hang on, let me see if I can play this. Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Not very-
I mean, you can tell that her
First of all, you look like a
Her-
fucking asshole dancing like that. Knock it off. Nobody prances around like that.
this but this is here. You just look at her per se. You can tell just by the perspectives of that is a male. The shoulders, the arm length,
You
the
can
arm
tell the
length
body shape. Yeah.
in relation to as someone as two folks here on the panel have coached female athletes.
Yeah. Even the like really fit athletes who don't really have a shape, you can still tell they're a woman.
Yes,
You know?
and this has been my biggest beef with the entire trans movement. And Shiro will absolutely agree with me. This is taking away college opportunities for sports for actual women, for actual female athletes. I mean, for God's sake, the NCAA athlete, the NCAA female athlete of the year was born a man.
Yeah.
Meatball, you
Well, I
have you
think in
raised your
general,
hand.
Oh no, I was just pointing to
he
Shiro.
was pointing
Oh.
at me.
Right.
Here, I wanted to share this with you. This is from our friend who made a great video last night about this. Okay. You know what? Hold on. I don't understand why this isn't working. Cannoli needs to come and help me with this. Oh wait, hold on. I got it. Okay, this
Whitey.
this
Whitey?
Whitey, that
was
face is
worth it.
fantastic.
ready. This is great. If you guys didn't see it.
No sound.
No
Zero
sound. There's still no sound.
No.
Way to
Like-
ruin it all. We'll do it live. Oh God, that's nightmare fuel.
There's no sound. You've muted the
Oh,
sound.
there's not.
No.
No.
Oh.
Negative.
We've been
We're
saying
seeing a
that.
lot of
Saying.
pictures.
Like I have a question.
I know a lot of the
I don't
people
understand why
watching
I'm having
picture
cannoli.
books,
If you
but-
could come down here and help me, I don't know why I'm having so much trouble. I never had trouble sharing. He's coming right now.
Here he goes.
Okay,
I
This
don't
is like
understand
this is
why
like
I'm having so much
stereotypical
trouble.
woman problems kind of deal.
okay,
No,
so
baby,
okay,
look.
so
Do it. Come here.
Everything's over here, and when I hit
Women.
share screen, it's not bringing anything up.
okay, so
Absolutely his fault, by the
Okay.
way.
I did.
so
I'm trying. They
so
can't hear
really
that.
quick. So really quick, Shiro.
Mhm.
In
You couldn't
in
hear it.
our sport, in our sport. I have heard about some trans athletes trying to make college teams and
Stop.
Oh.
trying to make college
See,
teams
it should be
and
coming up there
and-
because it doesn't have to be here. I was always able to pull this.
and
Right?
like national teams
I did that too.
and stuff. And my thought has always been people are going to get hurt. Are going to get hurt really, really bad because of the fact that, and a lot of folks don't know this. A woman's net is about 8 inches lower than
Yeah.
a men's net.
It definitely is, yeah.
And people, that is glorious as you didn't mute your mic this entire time. That's been-
I know.
What are we laughing at?
You didn't
You.
mute yourself.
I was trying to mute myself. Cannoli didn't mute myself. Didn't mute. We can still hear you. I know. I tried to hit mute and it didn't mute. You know what? It makes for good
That's great.
content. What can I tell you? Hey, listen, you guys. I'm gonna tell you a secret. I'm only perfect sometimes.
Ew.
So I think he fixed it. We're gonna try this again, and if we can't
Okay.
hear the video audio, tell me and I'll listen. I have my hearing aids and I can't believe I didn't hear you before. I apologize. All right,
That
let's
makes
try
it
it
even
again.
worse.
What were you thinking?
Can you hear it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
You couldn't have grabbed either of the tennis playing sisters. You couldn't have grabbed Mother Mary. You couldn't have grabbed Mother Teresa, but you grabbed that. Something that still has a cucumber in its downstairs mix-up.
Cheers. Go team.
Oh,
Whatever team you love, I love too. Okay.
oh.
Who on
Fuck
your team?
off!
It was a great idea.
I am Eloise. I am 6. I'm a city child. I live at the Plaza Hotel, which is huge and wonderful and très elegant, especially at Christmas time.
And to top it all off, this person doesn't even have everything cut off. So just do it. Oh, wait.
No. Wait. No.
What were you thinking? You couldn't have grabbed it.
Oh boy, that is just this is
So
clown world.
There's
This is
about
clown
a
world.
dozen brands that he now represents.
Mhm.
So there's Kate Spade, Tampax, Bud Light, Crest
Charlotte Tilbury.
toothpaste.
She's
Yeah,
makeup.
Charlotte
Yep,
Tilbury.
Crest. Mhm.
I think MAC is on there. MAC Cosmetics.
MAC Cosmetics. Oh, Urban Decay. Urban Outfitters or Urban Decay? I
Urban
can't remember
Decay.
which-
There we go. Urban
Urban
Decay.
Ulta on
Walmart.
there too?
Walmart as a whole.
Yes, Walmart as a whole endorses him.
Okay, folks, you are watching. For just this will go back in history, and they will teach a class on this. Grifting in real time.
Can I
I've been-
bring up something to you guys? Tabitha posted something last night and I had to screenshot it because it was such a good statement. Why is it that all I see are trans women getting all these sponsors for female products, but there are no sightings of trans men getting sent condoms, jock straps,
Correct.
or tactical gear?
Right. So
Correct.
I actually was
'Cause
thinking
men
of
always
that
win.
too.
Yeah.
I was like, I have this theory that like men are feeling quite inferior these days and trying to keep up, and so they're just saying, well, I'll just be a woman and they'll give me the accolades now because I'm doing this grand
Yo.
thing of dressing like a woman. And the trans men / women, the trans men are just like, I just want to look like a dude and fuck chicks. Like,
So,
So-
there's two angles to it. Sorry, go ahead, Joker.
So here's something that has been, and this is part of the problem. I mean, you take let's take a company that is not endorsing Dylan yet. Disney. For the longest time, they were making bank on Disney princesses.
Mhm.
They had the market cornered for little girls. They acquired the Marvel and Lucasfilm for one specific reason: to sell merchandise to boys. In the meantime, they never hired anyone who knows how to market. to young boys. As a result, we have gotten the MCU, and the Force is female.
By the way,
What's up?
Lovett's in here.
What's up, Jake?
Congratulations,
Yes,
Lovett.
congratulations.
I heard. Wow, the bun in the oven.
Congratulations.
Bun in the oven. Jacob, what is happening? Copa, yo.
So I don't know if I shared it with our chat or another chat, but there's actually a whole ESG score that all of these companies meet by putting Dylan as a
Oh, yeah.
thing,
Who
right?
creates those scores? Like who makes
Well,
that
so-
thing?
Fun
Okay.
fact about ESGs
It's-
hold
it
on.
is-
So fun fact, I'm in the accounting world, right? And they are creating these accounting positions to figure out how to score these ESGs and audit them. But nobody knows what the standard is.
Yeah.
So it's just this crapshoot, and they're making it up as they go. So here we are, trans movement, hot topic, doing all I can to put them out there.
Yep.
100?
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
And if you want to know who is the behind a lot out of this, there's a higher architect, there's a higher puppet master.
Exactly.
But if you want to know at like the corporate level, you look at State Street and BlackRock.
Mhm.
No, BlackRock.
Now the third that used to be in that Vanguard is backing off. of
Yes,
this-
Vanguard backed out a couple months ago. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Of the whole of the whole ESG, DEI, all of that stuff. They've backed out of this. So right now it is State Street and Vanguard.
Mhm.
Not Vanguard.
The
not-
other
not
thing too,
Vanguard,
because
well,
Nike
BlackRock.
has put Dylan as a sponsor too, right? And I found a woman
For
who
Nike
posted,
women, though, just the women,
for
right?
the Nike women, yes. So there
Okay.
was a woman who actually was sponsored by Nike a couple of years ago, and she ended up
Yeah.
getting pregnant, and they wouldn't keep supporting her sponsorship while she was pregnant. They didn't try to offer some sort of maternity line or anything like that. So instead, they just cut off her sponsorship altogether because she
Wonderful.
got pregnant.
Which is
good.
weird. Which is weird because
feel like
Dylan,
that's
She was
illegal,
an Olympian, right? And she couldn't compete when she found out she was pregnant. Is that right?
There we go. Yeah. But
Yeah,
again,
and-
it's still, you literally stopped sponsoring a woman for doing
Or-
what women do.
Well, shouldn't
And
you
yeah.
at least make them go, oh my God, this is a perfect time to make Nike maternity wear.
That's what I
Let's
mean.
do it. Let's use it. And
There's
I
a lot
know-
of women that still
Yep.
work out while they're pregnant. So why would you
Absolutely,
not try to market
100%.
to that area?
and
people would
Dylan
love that.
has men's feet. Dylan has
and
men's.
schlong.
What?
She wears
Appreciated
men's.
man.
She wears. I mean, she wears. Okay. As someone who has worked retail, a woman's shoe is cut differently than a man's shoe.
Yes.
A man's shoe is wider. Is a much wider base shoe,
Yes.
and folks will say, "Oh, a man's 7 is a woman's 9." No, that's not a direct apples to apples
Yeah. Agreed.
comparison.
Yeah.
Shiro knows this too from someone who has to deal with women's athletic shoes.
Yeah.
And Tyler's right. Fat peeps could wear maternity stuff too. Because
I'm-
when
I
I
was
was
thinking-
heavier, I had some
Legitimately
maternity stuff.
thinking about it right now. It's like,
Look.
yo, house pets.
I'm sick of seeing this Dylan Mulvaney guy, and I'm sick of people thinking that he's like a hero or whatever for
He's not.
I still think he's a grifter. Like, I know he had
He
the
is a grifter.
facial surgery and everything,
Absolutely.
but let's face it, he still looks very solidly like a man. He's been a woman for a year and taking his hormones and everything, and I don't see anything changing in his body.
This is a
I
Broadway
thought
actor.
Adafala
He's an
Crusher was
actor.
that Bud Light commercial. I was
He's
like,
an actor. He's an actor.
yeah. I just
He was a
don't
Broadway
understand
actor.
why we can't put if we're all about lifting people up and you want to promote women, I don't understand why we cannot promote the women who are already successful and have been doing it since birth.
Because
Because that's bigoted. You are not being very inclusive. You're not being diverse. And that dick, literally a dick. There's a dick there, folks.
Yeah, if you look right under there, I want to play this. This is the actual
No, I'm
Bud
not
Light
gonna look
commercial.
under there. No, I'm not.
That's a pee-pee. That's a
And
pee-pee.
this commercial is so cringeworthy because this is not how women act. I'm sorry.
I
This
also
is
wanna know-
disgusting.
Well, that's the
Before
other
you
thing, right?
started-
He's making a mockery of women.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yes.
It's insulting
Why
to
is-
women because he's
He's
like,
a drag queen.
oh,
He's a
and
drag queen.
whatever team you support, go team. It's like,
Did-
fuck
But
off.
why,
I'm
my
sorry.
question is,
This-
why is she dressed that way?
Well, let's
Okay,
watch.
this-
First
Dude,
of
to
all,
quote Vex, why is he dressed that way?
you know what she's trying to do? I don't know if you girls see this, but
Little
do
girls,
you see her
little
trying
girls.
to channel Audrey Hepburn?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
All right, let's
Absolutely.
play this and then we can vomit. Hold on, and let me know if you can't hear it because Cannoli said I had to press this special button. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, yeah,
Was
now
it
it's
a
really not
special
working.
button only he knew about?
The special button. Okay, hide. Okay, there we go. Oh, and by the way, it has 2.6 million views. So
Can't hear it.
No sound.
No sound again.
can hear it.
Nope.
No.
So I guess what you have to do is every time you share this effing screen, you have to hit another button now, which is so stupid. I don't understand. Something changed in this whole thing. It says share. Oh, here we go. Hold on. This wasn't this way before, you guys. I swear, I'm not this stupid. I promise.
Jesus.
Okay.
Hi.
There we go.
Impressive carrying skills, right? I got some Bud Lights for us. So, I kept hearing about this thing called March Madness, and I thought we were all just having a hectic month. But it turns out it has something to do with sports. And I'm not sure exactly which sport, but either way, it's a cause to celebrate.
Why is there only 5
I
beers?
celebrated my day 365 of
That's why
womanhood,
she could
and
carry.
Bud Light sent me possibly the best gift ever, a can with my face on it. Check out my Instagram story to see how you can enjoy March Madness with Bud Light and maybe win some money too. Love ya!
Have they ever put anybody's face
Okay,
on Bud Light
whatever.
besides this person?
I have
I
no
know.
idea. And to answer your question, Meatball, he's dilating with the 6th can. That's how you only see 5.
I didn't need to know that. I could have gone my entire life, Vex, without ever doing that. It would have been just fine.
I don't know, like a lot. I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't drink, but whenever I see women out drinking, even if it's a sports event, I don't really see them drinking Bud Light unless it's like baseball.
No. But
Women
Bud Light's not the
generally
sponsor
drink
for
like
baseball.
things like Truly, like fruity drinks and all that stuff. So I don't understand the point of, if you're going with the whole woman, end, right? Why do Bud Light? Why not do something like Mike's Hard Lemonade or something that bitches really like?
So I do have a comment on that.
Okay.
Please.
Bud Light just launched their hard seltzers. Why
Yeah,
wouldn't you just make her the spokesperson for that recently launched hard seltzer?
Can I tell you
not?
something too? Somebody had a very good, I don't remember where I heard it, but there was this real, like, he's a conservative guy on TikTok and he's a dude, like full beard, like he is in it. He is a dude. He's a man's man. And he's like, he remembered growing up always seeing commercials about like real men drink Bud Light, and they always had like
Right.
chicks in bikinis and men and this, and I'm okay with that because that's how you sell to men, and I'm okay with that. I don't understand. I don't have any words. I don't understand how this is even happening right now. I don't understand this agenda. What they are trying to make transgender. Oh, and this is another thing I don't understand. So I asked Cannoli yesterday. There's always a narrative to everything. So when they have I've always noticed, I've paid attention whenever there's a mass shooting, it's because the president has always, like, it happened with Obama a lot. I remember where there was always a mass shooting right before Obama said something about guns and all that stuff. And I always noticed there was a pattern. So now you have had 2 shootings or threatened shootings, the second one with transgender people. What's the narrative that we're trying to sell here with transgender? I thought we're supposed to support the
Anyone
community.
can do it, guys. Like, even
Oh,
mass
there you
shootings are
go.
inclusive. There you go.
Holy shit.
She's
But no,
right.
it all boils down to, like, even if you just look at, I guess, the non-crazy shooters, right? Okay, hold on, let me read.
Damn.
So wait, at the end of the day,
Dang.
these mass shooters, aren't they like white males dressed as women? Or no, that one was a trans
One was a
man,
woman.
right?
The last
A
one in
woman,
Tennessee
yeah.
was a woman that
right.
identified as a man and all that stuff. But they're all on a bunch of drugs, and that's like the
Mhm.
one commonality you can see
I didn't think
amongst all,
about that.
right?
Yeah.
Like all of these trans people are being
Oh.
pumped full of hormones that totally affects your mood and your brain chemistry and
Oh
definitely
my
affects
gosh,
how
you're
you think.
right. Hey, Zax.
So, hi Zax. So
You know what, Vex? I never made that connection that it's mentally screwing them up. Well, and
that's
I'm
why
going to
a
tell
lot
you
of
right
people,
now.
yeah, that's one
Go
of the
ahead.
big reasons why people are really against the child transitioning part is because developmentally they're not there yet to be able to, I guess, fully understand the consequences of transitioning and all that stuff, right? And look,
Here you
there we
go.
go. Look at
Here
all
you
these
go.
Yeah.
teenagers that transition while they're kids and now they're suicidal, they're depressed, they
Yeah.
don't know what they want out of life anymore because
I've been watching this new season of this show because I've changed a lot over the years. I used to be a huge supporter of this person right here because I really thought this person really needed to be transgender. There is a small percentage where science things do get screwed up. I mean, we're humans growing human bodies, and things do get messed up. Okay, I get it. But I watched this and I felt sorry for this person. But the educating myself now, and the more I go down these rabbit holes with all this, I really feel like this person was pushed into transitioning because I'm watching
There's this
recent
idea
episodes.
that, this is the end of the line. America.
what is
Is that me?
playing?
No, ego sound is connected to the fucking fan.
That's right. That happened last time. I was like, is that you, God? Is that Morgan Freeman?
Let me text this man. Well, no, so I
go ahead.
agree with you.
My friend.
How can you? I think one of the statements I saw from her mom was like, as an infant, she undid her onesie to make it a dress or something. It's an infant.
Because she
They
told
were
her
just
to. She said that
flailing.
no, but she said that Jazz told her mom, "This is how I feel at 2 years old," and then 5 they started doing, letting her dress as a girl. And Cannoli is right though. It's not going to end well. The more
She's
I
gonna
watch
kill
it,
herself.
the
Jesus.
more I watch it. No, let me tell you something.
No,
This poor person.
I hope not.
Yes,
That's the thing.
this
Okay.
man.
Vex,
Go ahead.
Vex, you're right because the rate of suicide amongst the trans community is upwards of 40%.
Yep.
Nationally, it's 4.
Yeah, I know. It's because you know what it is? She doesn't know. Okay, I'm just going to call her she. It's easier. She doesn't know where she belongs. So I watched this recent episode, right? And she did speed dating with her friend who also transitioned. And the more she did speed dating, the more
Vex's
she
face.
realized she realized that she connected with the women at the table. You want to know why? Because she's a fucking dude.
Right.
She's a dude deep inside. That's why she connects with the women more. She's not happy.
You mean is attracted to the women more? I'm
Yes.
sorry.
She
Yeah.
feels like
Okay.
she gets along better with women. Not so much attractive, because here's the thing too. Jazz is pansexual,
I don't know what that means.
which I fucking
That
hate.
explains why
that
she's
term.
fat.
Right.
What the fuck? What the
Because she eats pans of food. I like that. Very good. She'll be here all week, guys. Did it?
So,
Oh,
without
Rex,
being
I love
rude or
you.
something, can someone explain pansexual to me?
And that's a fat joke, people.
No, but you can just look at her. You can
No, I
tell
know.
that she's not happy.
Well, she binge eats. Have you any of
Does
you on the
binge eat.
panel watch the show at all?
I've seen clips. That's
Okay.
I've seen
What?
clips,
So
yeah.
last season
Of
she
what?
did come forward with her eating disorder, and she, like, we didn't know, but she would binge eat, and she would tell you the amount of she ate. You guys, she ate
She ate
a
lot.
whole day's worth of food, fast food, in one sitting, and she just ate and she ate. So that she said she was so depressed that she has a problem with food and she binge eats.
Yes, I did see that clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
And-
an emotional eater. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm telling you guys, it's not going to end well. I was trying to think. Vex sent me another clip. Oh my God, it was going along this subject. You sent me a clip this week that was really interesting about transgender. Oh, anyway, I forgot. We can, next topic. I don't know. Anyway,
Okay.
all I have to say is I'm going to button it up real quick. I am tired of Dylan Mulvaney. This is not the last we're going to see of this piece of shit. And
Jesus.
I am tired. No, listen, I am a woman and I can do lots of things men can't do. I'm not going to go into detail, but there's a reason why there's men and women.
We bleed.
I was going to say that, but I didn't want to offend. I didn't want to offend anybody.
That trans person had their first period.
Oh my God! Did you guys see that video I sent you? Okay, real quick. Should I find it,
watched-
Vex, or should we just talk about
What
it?
video?
The video where the
play
trans person had their first period because they had their surgery. And then they were out shopping one day and getting all this stuff. And oh my God, I came home and I had to pee really bad. And I bled and bled and bled. Your pussy
No, you
stitches
did
came
not.
open.
No,
I
you
will
did
show you
not.
the video.
Yes,
Hold on.
play it.
Hold on.
Okay, no.
Please.
Okay.
I just don't
believe-
understand. Oh, go ahead.
It's
Okay.
in my messages here. Hold on. Go ahead. Talk amongst yourselves.
I do not believe. I believe the sincerity in what they're trying to say. That yes, I'm just as much a woman as you because I bled. No, you did not. No, you did not. That is biologically impossible.
Oh no,
just
no,
had
no,
some
no.
rough
Wait
anal,
wait
that's
till you
all.
see
They
this.
tore some
Right.
tissue.
What
Wrong
the
hole.
fuck?
Wrong hole, buddy.
Just a minute. Hold on. We're gonna share this real quick. This is disgusting, and this is what really makes me
Bex,
want
I
to
love
do.
you. I love you, Bex.
Share audio. I did it right this guy. All right. Ready? Oh,
Ready.
share the screen.
Please don't
Okay.
have audio,
So
just
this
like to
is
make fun of
ready.
us.
Here we go.
Good times.
Giddy up, kids.
I'm gonna tell you guys my first period story.
Holy shit, that voice got
This
me.
was about 10 months ago when I first got my SRS, my surgery, my pussy surgery. And I was really excited to be home and like out of the hospital. So like I decided to go shopping. Like a guy wanted to take me shopping, so I went out shopping. And you know,
Bro,
walked
he
around
can
the mall
palm a
and
basketball.
everything. And then when I got home, I went to go pee because I had to pee really bad. And then I looked down and I was gushing out fucking blood, like pouring blood out of my And I was like, oh my God, I got my first period. Like I was so
No, you
excited, but
didn't.
it was really gross and it was really like disturbing because I was like, that amount of blood came out of me. So
Girl, you
I'm-
better go to the
that was my
ER.
first period. And I'm basically always on my period because I'm always a bitch. So period. I'm in.
So I can't
That-
tell if they're trying to be funny or they're genuinely that ignorant.
I think trying to be funny.
I
Then
think.
it's a really bad
honestly.
tip.
Oh boy, that's
Yeah.
just.
Oh my God.
that is-
You guys, that video, okay, that video right there is so insulting. First of all, if you're bleeding that much and you had SOS surgery, whatever the fuck you called it, you need to go see your doctor because something ain't right. You shouldn't be
SRS.
bleeding like that. That's not okay. Yeah, Tyler's right. It's called a wound. Your stitches opened up. And if you're 10 months post-surgery and you're bleeding like that, anyway, that really that
Damn.
video really bothered me because nobody
I feel
knows what
sick.
it's like to be on their period. I know, Vex. I'm sorry.
That
Listen,
is-
I told you. Listen, I warned everybody that the shit was coming out tonight. I mean,
This
this
is-
is
this-
this week.
This is just okay, and
Static
this started with love is love. Let folks love who they love. Okay, you gave that an inch, and now they want
It's
just,
give an inch,
it's just-
they take a mile, basically.
Yeah,
No,
This is where we're at.
they took way more than a mile. I'm sorry.
and now it is justify my fantasy world. So I need you to pretend now with me. This is just.
Can you explain
need
that a
you
little
to
bit more,
validate me.
Jacob? Because whatever sheds from the uterus is dead blood. It's not fresh bleeding blood. So, can you explain that a little bit
Yeah.
more?
Again,
I'm
this
just
is
okay. This is
why
going to
I
be a
always
hot
say
take,
this
and I'm
is-
sorry
No,
if you
we want hot
lose
take. Listen,
all
if we get-
monetization.
hold on. If we get kicked off of here because of Vex hot take, find us on Rumble. We are cross streaming on Rumble right now. Vex,
I
go ahead.
don't
Should I
think
put my earmuffs on?
transgenderism is a thing. I don't think it's a thing at all. And there
What?
are
Think
people
what is it
there.
then?
Transgenderism.
There are
Okay.
people that I like that are in the transgender community. Like I like Blair White, for example. Right? I
Yeah.
don't agree with everything she says, but I like her
No.
for the most part. But
Okay.
even her, I don't buy that it's real. I just really think this is all a mental illness. I
Do
really
you think that there is anybody out there at all who got a chromosomal mix-up at all? I'm just
No.
curious.
I
You don't
think
so?
everyone was
Okay.
born in the body they were meant to, and if
Okay.
you feel that you were not born in the right body, then that is part of the journey you're meant to like
Tyler.
uncover as life.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just honestly, I'm gonna say it as well. I have no problem with gay people, but I don't think gay is very natural either.
Gotcha. Go ahead, Joker. You're next.
Yeah.
If I may, this whole
You may.
this trans, I'm trans, I'm this, I'm
You said
non,
clip that.
I'm gonna
I'm
clip that.
non-
That's going out.
I'm trans, non-binary, whatever. And when they say that I am inside, I'm a woman, but I was born in a male body. You have just reaffirmed that it is a binary system.
And that's what all this transgenderism thing is reaffirming too. You don't see them trying to become fucking unicorns or shit like that. They're just going between male and female, which proves that
And-
there's a binary.
And if you notice, and I have harped on it a lot, mostly with sports, it is always a male who transitions to a female who goes into
Yes.
female
Always.
sports. You never see a female who transitions to male to go into male sports.
Absolutely
Yep.
correct. You're right. You're right, because it's easier the other way, because you'll get further. I mean, could you see a woman who transitions to a male and goes and tries to play for a friggin' football team? They get their ass handed to them.
They did. They kicked the ball
They
exactly
did,
27 yards on a kickoff.
Oh, well, there you go. I missed that. Sorry.
Now, there was something that was shown on. There was something that was shown on ESPN. It was a highlight, and it was one of the women's national team soccer players kicked a ball that would kick.
Really, it's really happened. It's Daniel Jones.
She kicked a football, the equivalent of about a 45-yard field goal, and I'm like, okay, cool. But and folks are like, well, the women could play in the NFL, and then I'm like, okay, imagine that kick attempt gets blocked, and now she has to try and tackle somebody. She will get demolished.
Why
Absolutely
can't there
demolished.
just be things for men and things for women? Why can't we have separate things?
Because that's not inclusive.
Well, now you're breaching into a whole different area, which is the whole
Safety.
ultimate point. Sorry?
It's going into a safety thing because it's interesting because that college gal at Purdue, I think it was, who played who kicked on the men's team. The minute she did a kickoff, if you notice, she kicks the ball and runs immediately to the sideline, like in hockey, and they send another male on to the field immediately.
If you want to do it, do
Their
it all the
ESG
way.
score is up here, though.
Right.
Ego posted a
Yep.
good comment there if you
Let
want to
me go.
highlight that. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, Chaz Bono was kind of the first major celebrity that I can recall transitioning, and no one gave a shit when he did it.
Right.
To be
Because
honest with
did
you, I have
Chaz
no idea
Bono
who
make
Chaz
it-
Bono is.
But it's Cher's son, Cher and Sonny Bono's son. How old are you again?
Do you know who Cher is?
I do know who Cher is.
Okay, Cher
it's
has
her-
a
it's
son,
her son.
and her
Has a
son
son.
transitioned into a man.
You mean her daughter? Wait, she was a
Her daughter, her
Her
daughter
daughter,
transitioned
yeah.
into a man in like
Is
the
Chaz
late
Bono,
2000s.
Now, is it because Chaz
famous?
didn't make it a big deal? Is that why
No, it
nobody
was a
gave
huge
They
deal.
had
It
a
was a huge
reality
deal.
show.
Yeah.
No, that's right. You're right. Yeah, that's true.
Because
Well, like, Chaz
she
the
was
celebrity-
like with a woman, and the woman was struggling with her transition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It was a
I
huge
would-
thing.
And I would just like to say that Caitlyn Jenner, who the big event that there was named Time Magazine's Woman of the Year. So when it comes to being, even when it comes to being a woman, Time Magazine said men do a better job of being a woman.
Yeah, but
basically.
she wasn't even a woman for more, like, I think somebody
It was a
mentioned
couple
it might
months
have been
only.
a couple months.
Right.
Yeah,
And that's
and-
another thing. That's another thing I forgot to mention. And the reason why I made that whole thing of us, because I did the math on how many days I've been a woman, and it's over 15,000. So that's why I just put that on there. But the fact that this person says I've celebrated 365 days of womanhood.
So
That makes sense now, Jacob. Thank you for clearing that up.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Assist
Yeah.
will do that. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. Oh, listen, I just, you know what it is, and I'm not, I feel like these men who are playing dress up are completely discrediting what women go through. I
Yes.
know I'm the only woman on the panel that has had a child. I know Tim has a child, but he didn't have to grow it. When you grow a human,
not that I know of.
it's
I've
the
never
most
had that.
amazing thing that you could ever do in a body. Okay, I grew a friggin' human being, and
You're
then
wizards. You guys are
Had-
wizards.
and then I had my
Or as
stomach
Jana
cut
put it
open.
earlier, you 3D print humans.
Wow.
I love it.
You guys, you guys. Okay, I am just gonna say this to the ladies here, the women here, and the actual women in
Did
the
you just
chat.
assume my gender?
Yes, I did.
Yes, we
So,
did.
yes, I did. So shut
Stop
up.
being such a woman.
Right? Exactly. Okay, you ladies are fucking magical. You're
Thank
fucking
you.
magic. You're fucking magic. I do not want that skill. I've never wanted it. And the fact that you gals create a human, another fucking human.
Now, granted, we do need a man's help, which I
Right,
appreciate
right,
it, and that's why.
of course. But
Right, but the
But-
thing is
but the fact of the matter is, you guys. What?
well,
Life.
and then when
Yes.
you have to give birth to it, and then everything beforehand too. Being a woman is not easy, but
No.
it's a beautiful thing, and people like Dylan Mulvaney are completely discrediting what
Making
it
a
is to be
mockery
a
of
woman,
it.
and it's
Making a mockery of
insulting.
it.
It's insulting.
It's absolutely insulting. I think that if the media and these companies were not promoting this mockery of a person, it may be a little different, because I don't feel like everyone, as broad of an audience, had such a major reaction to the Caitlyn Jenner thing. Although,
No, yeah.
It didn't
agree.
bother me
It-
as much for
it
some
was-
reason.
yeah.
I didn't care.
but
She didn't really flaunt it that
Caitlyn
much.
Jenner was really trying to, if
Normalize.
you will, be a woman and normalize and just, I want to be seen when
But
I
do you
walk
know
down
what,
the street
though,
as a
about her?
woman.
The difference with her, though, is that she actually is against a lot of the shit that her people
Yeah.
are
Correct.
for. And that's
Oh,
what I
yeah.
appreciate about
Mhm.
whatever that person is. I just feel like going back to Vex's point where it's a mental illness, which I do see that point as well. How come Caitlyn waited, or Bruce Jenner waited for so long until, I don't
Opportunity.
know.
Opportunity.
Yeah.
Look,
Money.
Yeah.
so he transitioned in what, like 2015, 2016? I don't
Somewhere around
remember.
there,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
think about how much the LGBT stuff really took off in that 2-3 year period right there.
Yeah.
He took advantage of an opportunity. Look at the family he comes from, the Kardashians. They are not above taking opportunities if it means fame.
Mhm.
So I don't care if he says the right points. He totally took advantage, and it
Yeah.
definitely is a mental illness that he's dealing with still.
And
Yeah,
I-
Zach, this is what we were talking about earlier. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is why all these trans people are killing others with guns and shit. This is why they're all suicidal.
Mhm.
You're
Yep.
not solving the problem. You're just making it worse, pumping
Yes.
yourself full of shit.
And the affirming care is making it worse too.
Exactly.
Like, I'm hearing stories of, like, at 16, instead of going to see a therapist and, like, them not truly affirming you, but just asking the questions and having you talk through your emotions, they're saying, go get a mastectomy. You'll be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
You know,
It
and
doesn't
I
do
know
anything.
I know I
Okay.
spoke on this
And
before, but as a
sorry.
parent who has a child who had gender dysmorphia at one point in her life. It went on for probably 2 years back and forth. And as a parent of that situation, you know in your heart what your child is supposed to be. You just know. You know in your heart. And I knew my daughter was supposed to be a girl. Now, if she wanted to, venture out and do whatever, I would have supported her only after living as such for a year and then intensive therapy and then waiting until she was 18 and she could make her own decision. I wasn't going to be responsible for any of that. But you know what it is? She suffers from mental illness issues. She has a lot of stuff that she suffers with. And this was one of the things that she took on as an OCD and as something, because also social media. Social media shoves it down your throat. So look how, go ahead.
And taking this into the real world. I was just on the stream with Tom the Rogue Attraction, who he and I used to both work we're both former cast members for the Disney parks. Me in Anaheim and him in Florida. Tom has said, also, do with this trans thing, you basically become unfireable, and the amount of folks who identify as trans, as far as employment has at Disney, the world has spiked 50%.
Can I follow up on that? My mother-in-law was telling me a story a couple weeks ago where she goes to, there's a store out here in Arizona. It's like a Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, but it's called Sprouts. I don't know if people have Sprouts around the country. Okay. So she goes they go every Wednesday, and they got to know the people there and whatnot. So there was this person that they always saw there, and they didn't see them anymore. And they wondered what happened. Well, apparently there was a transgender employee that was hired. And the person, the cashier that had been there for a long time, was a little bothered by the transgender person using the wrong bathroom. This person said something about it because I think there was like a little girl in the bathroom. I think it was a male to female. So the cashier said something, and guess what happened? Guess who gets fired? Right. The cashier trying to protect a child who was going into the bathroom at the same time as a transgender. And if Vex, that's what the story, Vex sent me a story about a college boy who was transgender.
The sorority, yes. The sorority story.
Yeah,
I can't remember what state it was in.
Whoa.
I'll have to find it. Go ahead. It's in our conversation.
Wait, is this seriously a thing, Vex?
This is seriously a thing, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to try to find it. She sent it to me.
A guy transitioned to a woman and says, I'm going to belong to a sorority now.
And he got boners. He got boners every time they showered.
Yeah, because they allowed him to share the bathrooms and everything because he identified as a woman. And now they're feeling so uncomfortable that they filed all of these.
I wonder why.
I'm trying to find
it. Again.
I was so dumb in college. All I had to do was do this.
To get laid or whatever. There you go.
You lost your
and honestly, you know what? At that point, that is seriously a guy trying to find an easy way to get laid. That is seriously what it is.
He still looks like a dude.
I'm trying to find it. It's in our chat here, but
he transitioned and he just doesn't look any different. I think it was like Tennessee or something like that. I could be mistaken.
Oh wait, here it is. Let me see. Here it is. Let me share the screen. Hold on.
Okay, I get
I can show you what he looks like. It's disgusting. There, right there. That's him.
No.
Wyoming.
The suit allegedly he had been watching women address while erect.
Superman, don't stop the missiles, please. Don't stop the missiles.
So the thing is if you walk in somewhere
I got a chance.
and you are
if they can
Joker,
accept that, I got a chance.
Joker, if you put that's what I'm saying. If you guys, even with the beard, let me tell you another thing. These transgenders Pick a frickin' lane. Pick a lane. Lipstick and a beard does not work. Knock it off.
No.
Pick a lane.
No, I think they should just either go seek mental help or eliminate themselves by choice.
Jesus.
Yikes.
I'm sorry. This is where I'm at.
No,
this
I
is
get it.
clearly this is clearly an issue that nobody wants to deal with and nobody wants to face. So instead, you just send them to a clinic and pump them full of shit, and it makes it
Full of
worse.
drugs. Yes.
This is like how you have an animal that's rabid, right?
Yeah,
You don't.
You
You
put it
can't.
down.
Most people won't train it. They'll put it down. So just put it down.
I know.
A
This is-
survival
this
of the
is-
fittest.
Okay.
And this and
I cannot.
had I not seen a series on Peacock not that long ago. It's based on a book called Brave New World.
By
This
Aldous
is
Huxley.
Brave.
Yeah.
This is Brave New World. This is exactly Brave New World.
With how
And
they
it-
chose the genetics and everything, how they made classes of people. Yep. Yep.
Mhm. And if there's any disturbance, just take a pill. Take a pill.
Look at this comment
it
from
out.
R2. This is exactly what's happening. It's exactly what's happening. But the problem is when you cut your thing off in the interim, you can't go back. Like how?
Right.
how
Yeah,
can
But you
you
don't
go
even
back?
have to do the cutting
This is-
part, right? It's
This
the
guy was
This
on
is
the
hormone
irreversible.
Sean Ryan show.
It is irreversible.
Mm-hmm. That's the problem with Jazz Jennings is she's had the transition surgery. It didn't go well, but she had it and now she can't go back. So
No.
there's so many people that have transitioned but didn't have the bottom surgery, and they all of a sudden decide to go back and they can't because they've made that
And-
permanent decision.
Actually, Vex, I think the Vex would know this more. That being the research person. Do you happen to know the names of those twins that were studied, and they both ended up killing themselves back in like the early 80s? I think.
I know what set of twins you're talking about. I don't remember their names. I know exactly what they look like. I know which ones
Yes.
you're talking. It was a nature versus nurture study.
Yes.
And
Yes.
yeah, it was one was raised in just horrible conditions. He became like a dropout. He was involved in crime and stuff like that. The other
Mhm.
one was raised by a perfect family. He did well in school. He went on to go to university and stuff like that. Same, I think it was like within a year or two of each other, or a month or two of each other. They both
Beard,
ended up
you're
killing
right.
themselves at the same
Mhm.
time.
Yeah. And Beard, you're absolutely right. Follow the cash, folks. There is big
Big money in
money in
mutilation.
this.
Yep. Just
There
like
is
there's big
huge
money
money.
in all their hormones, just like there's big money in antidepressants.
Follow the money,
yeah.
folks. Follow the money.
Yep.
This
So
is
I have to speak up a little bit here.
Okay.
okay.
I'm
Get
a
'em.
middle of the road person.
Just
I
Okay.
also have a very corporate job. So look, I kind of agree with Miss C here. Like I do believe there's truly a small percentage of people who truly experience this issue, and even
Truly
with
experience
the hey.
I like that. Thank you.
Yes.
Speaking of drink,
I know I'm out. I gotta get my third one.
But anyways,
listening.
I do believe they experience this issue, and through therapy, they have decided, like, I want to present as a woman and live as a woman. And a lot of us, would never know the difference if they walked by us on the street, right?
mhm.
What I cannot handle is the mockery. The people dressing as women and saying I'm experiencing womanhood, or the lipstick with the beard. Like, don't call yourself a trans person. You're lumping yourself into this group who has worked really hard over the years just to be normal and have nobody see them as what they were before, right?
Mhm.
Right.
So my issue stems with the people like Dylan Mulvaney who are truly making a mockery of what it is to be a woman and what we all have experienced throughout our lives. I mean, that's all there is to it.
No,
So.
I do agree. There probably are people that genuinely are like transgender. I
R2
just
is right.
personally,
That's what I was talking about. Sorry.
Yeah, personally, I still don't believe it. Like I really am in the belief that God made you a certain way. You were born a certain way. If you, again, it's just like how people are born, dwarves or whatever. That's part of your journey. That's what you just got to deal with.
And
right?
you're here
Hey,
to
I'm
make
offended
sure-
by that comment. I am not a dwarf.
Go put on your heels, dude.
I thought it would have been Hobbit meatball, not dwarf. But
You know what though? Everybody, and if you really, you don't have to
yes.
believe in God, but you have to believe in something because the way we were
Whatever
created
us. There you
whatever
go.
created us.
Mhm.
But the thing is we are all put here for a certain reason, for a certain lesson, to teach other people certain things. And I just don't understand the bearded men in dresses, what that's supposed to teach
It's a
us. I'm
mental
not.
illness.
Okay. And by the way, I love the bearded lady reference.
Mhm.
That was part of the freak show.
Yes. Yeah.
Bearded lady in the circus. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, and talking about social media, when I grew up, I don't know who else is my age, but as we grew up, like
I'm
when you're in
older.
high school and stuff,
I'm
right?
older.
You had the kids who were like gothic, you had the kids who were kickers or country, you had like all these sects
Wait,
of people.
what did you call them?
Wait, what?
Kickers? Yeah, kickers.
What the hell's that?
Shit kickers.
What?
Hillbillies,
country.
honky tonk. Honky
Yeah.
tonk.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry. I'm sorry.
All right.
I lived in.
I
I
never heard that.
I lived in a city, not the sticks. So
I mean, I live in Texas, so.
Hold on one second. Yes, E equals MCG. This is what it's like to have an adult conversation.
But
Go
you,
ahead, Shira.
so you floated to a group where you felt
Art-
comfortable
exactly
in,
what
and
Art
then
do.
you go somewhere else and you grow out of that for the most part, and you kind of morph into the next person you are.
Exactly. You
Sort of
learn
thing,
and you
right?
grow and you evolve,
Yeah.
right? And
Like,
this
and
whole
I don't
Yep.
think they're allowing kids to do that anymore.
No.
They're just saying, "Oh, you want to dress like a girl? That makes you a girl." But there's not binary. So we're confusing the shit out of everyone.
has anyone been to a con? It's called cosplay. Dear
No, but you're
God.
not allowed. But you have to be careful because if you do something that isn't your race, then you're racist and you're doing blackface. So
Okay,
you
no,
have
no,
to
no.
make sure
Okay,
you cosplay
Okay.
I
correctly.
think I'm gonna dress as Ego and see what happens.
yeah,
I
there you
call
go.
it-
I'm gonna dress as a white
okay.
woman and see what happens. There you go.
Okay, I cosplay John Constantine a lot.
Mhm.
John Constantine is a bisexual male. I
Wait,
am
what?
not.
Hold on.
Yeah.
It's
John
late.
Constantine is bisexual?
The guy
I
Yeah.
did
Keanu
hear
Reeves
that. I've
played?
heard that. Yes.
Yeah.
Since when?
Right.
Who's John?
Finoli told me that.
Since he was created in 1987. Yeah. Alan Moore made him. So
Oh,
again,
Vex's
so-
hopes and dreams are crushed now because all
I
she
know,
can
right?
think about is Keanu Reeves being bisexual.
No, I like
Keanu-
the other guy that plays
Matt
him.
Ryan.
Yeah, Matt
Matt
Ryan.
Ryan.
I like the Matt Ryan John Constantine.
The
But that's
He
quarterback?
weird.
killed it.
I don't
He
want to
killed
know
it.
that a dude who just hunts the worst of the underworld is just fucking dudes on his off time.
No, no.
care.
No,
Say that.
it's okay, because
Isn't
okay,
bisexual another word for gay though?
Basically.
okay, now
No.
in modern Hollywood, yes. In the comics and in the DC animation, John is portrayed a lot with Zatanna in an on again, off again romance.
Why didn't they put that into the Keanu Reeves movie? Do you think? Because it wasn't.
Because
I
that's
didn't
not Constantine. That's why.
That movie was literally just like the Constantine name and nothing else.
Okay, gotcha,
essentially.
gotcha.
Yeah.
See,
Darn.
that's when you have to educate me because I don't really know
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. I'm trying to learn more about comics
Okay,
and stuff. 'Cause I know nothing.
and this is something, that I talked, and this is something. Yes,
What?
true. King
Is
Shark.
that really?
Yeah, King Shark. Yep. True story.
Did he lay eggs afterwards?
No.
Oh.
So now, so
So
this
does that
so
make it bisexual or like what's the animal one? Where you-
pansexual is he's kind of a,
What's it
So-
called when you fuck animals? Bestiality. There we go.
Bestiality,
So-
and
okay,
that
so
there'll be
didn't
none of
have
that on
to
this
say it
show.
out loud. We could have
Okay,
let
so-
the audience.
okay,
Google it.
so
Bestiality.
so Constantine was modeled after Sting, which kind of says something right there.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So let's just take that.
Things is super effeminate. Super
Yes.
effeminate. Yes.
Okay, so Constantine has always been this kind of, Freddie the Mercury type. Anytime, anywhere, any person, doesn't really matter. Okay, boo. Okay, there we go. But
I'm fine with it. Keep going.
but this is something that I talked about last night on Roman's stream last night. Exactly. Where the woke try to stake their claim on something like, oh, we're the first this or we're the first that. No, Constantine was there long before y'all ever existed.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just how disingenuous this woke movement is, because they don't do the work to actually educate themselves.
A slight segue, since we were talking about bestiality briefly there for a moment.
I love segues, please.
There's a girl that was in the news, I think today or yesterday. She's going to court right now because when she was 17 years old, she's 19 now. When she was 17 years old, there was a video circulating of her having apparently very aggressive and explicit sex with a dog.
Okay, that's way more common now. That is
yes. So I wanted to bring the female perspective on this, actually, because apparently it's
what perspective do we need?
Hold on.
Okay.
Let me get there.
I'm trying to figure out how you have sex with a dog, but continue.
Okay, let me get there. Okay. Apparently, it is an extremely common thing for girls to have sex with a dog at some point in their life.
A lot of e-girls.
Is it a specific country or
sex?
anywhere?
Is it this like the oral sex?
No, I'm talking penetrative vaginal sex with a dog.
I thought this was like the smut.
And it's a girl
having
having sex with a boy dog.
It's song.
How does the dog to?
It's either that or it's the peanut butter, the smear.
Oh yeah, peanut butter or whatever.
Yeah, but that's licking. That's not like,
I have no idea, but apparently it's actually a lot more common than we think it is. So, females, what is your perspective on that?
Is this her?
Is it this
That's
thing
her,
or
yes.
that thing? I don't know.
This is her.
I've heard of the donkey show, right? And
yeah,
that makes sense as a show because
that's a horrible show.
Usually there's a big thing happening there. I just don't understand with the dog how this works.
It's still, I mean, I don't want to go into dog anatomy, but it works, apparently.
And there are a lot of e-girls that have been saying that they have had more sex with their dogs than with men.
Yeah. Well, this is also why you have like these huge markets for dildos that are like horse dildos, dog dildos, dragon dildos. Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Did you just wait? Did you just say
like
dragon?
butt plugs that have tails and stuff?
Wait, did you say dragon?
It's
dragon?
what you would imagine, what you would
hentai.
imagine a dragon penis to look like. It's a full scale version of that as a dildo.
Yes.
And people will pay thousands of dollars for that.
Yes. This is the thing.
It's a money. I don't know who I pitched this idea to. Oh, it was Cannoli. There we go. I said Cannoli. You should make Sasquatch dildos. You'd make.
Oh yes, I did hear about that.
Really
you know what?
Fuck.
I haven't been very comfortable emailing my lady about that. I did email. Can we get tank tops? And then I'll follow it up with how about some dildos?
There we go. Yes. Because there's a lot of Sasquatch porn out there. That
there is.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Okay, look, if you need a backer, I'm there.
There you go.
I feel like this will make a lot of money.
Okay. I can tell you this because I live in one of the freak capitals of the world, the Vegas. There's literally the market out here for anything. It is
There is. I can find some Squatch corn right now
Yeah.
if you like, and we
No,
can have a,
we
can
do
have a
not.
listen.
No, that's a hard pass.
Oh,
Okay,
here
yeah.
somebody needs.
And-
If you're
And just the hentai alone is a multi-million-dollar market.
There you go. But
Tentacles.
yeah, sorry, that was a
Tentacles.
bit of a segue. But yeah, women be doing that shit.
Yes.
I
This is worse than when we talked about the male simulator and cutting the
Male
grass simulator.
simulator.
They are cutting the male out of everything, ball.
And
Vex,
that
do you
is why
remember when we
men
talked
are
about the video
becoming
game your
women.
first time on?
Oh,
were
the
talking about the-
male simulator.
Yes.
Gotcha.
This
Okay.
is worse than that.
Save a horse, ride a cowboy. There you go. I got you. What was the next topic?
Fucking
Yes,
left
thank
eye.
you.
Fucking
Great
ego. Oh, I guess we know what Shiro and Left Eye are doing after the stream is over.
well, he said he's a little afraid.
He'll look.
He
Well,
looks still.
so
Yeah.
the thing is, I like these random things come out about sex. I'm like, what is that? And he's like, oh, blah blah blah. I'm like, how do you know that? And it's like, honey, Reddit or the porn sites, like, you go down a rabbit hole, and I'm like, okay, buddy.
Look,
Mhm.
Ego, you're already with us on a list, so you're not going to get on another list.
Just to double check, did you have more questions this week, Meatball?
I have questions every
Oh
week.
yeah.
Ooh, let's do it. You know, we're at a good
Ooh.
point. Let's lighten the mood
Yeah.
because I'm a little
Disturbed?
Drunk.
after the dog fucking scenario because
Jesus.
I
I
love
don't even know
my
how we
dog
got to
so
dog
much.
fucking.
Vex
Vex,
likes
I love you. Vex, I love you.
No, listen, I love the fact that she brings stuff up. I ain't mad at it at all. It just got. I feel
It's
some
disturbing.
certain way.
It is disturbing.
Yeah,
it's
it's
it's just like how people fuck goats.
But you know
passed by a
what?
goat
This
farm,
is
and I'm wondering
is-
how the fuck were you doing that?
This is a show that we talk about everything, and there's no guidelines or restrictions, and it's just disturbing to me. I don't know why I'm fucking surprised. We have a guy with a dick parading around in a dress, girls fucking dogs.
Mhm.
It's 2023. Welcome.
Okay. So just the one thing.
Yes.
Welcome to the fall of an empire. This is what happens throughout history.
Yep.
This
You're right.
is this is the height of Rome, the height of its decadence.
Well, look at even what was happening. This is something I've noticed on Twitter happening lately. But people are actually learning about what Germany was like before World War II,
Oh yeah.
and it was this. It was just full of sexual degeneracy.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Really?
Everyone was having weird gay sex. Everyone was fucking everyone. It was like you can find
Rome-
pictures of it if you look
Rome,
hard enough.
Greece, Rome,
Yeah.
Well,
Greece.
listen, they didn't have
Iran,
TV, they didn't have
Iran.
smartphones, they had nothing to do, so they just fucked everybody because they had nothing better to do. I
Oh,
don't
but I'm
blame
saying
them.
it literally looks like it was a photo taken today. Like that's how
Yes.
degenerate these people look.
But times haven't changed. People don't have anything to do still. You just added a device that makes it easier to find somebody
Exactly.
who wants to do what you want
Right.
to do.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
you put everything on OnlyFans and people pay to watch it.
Right.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Which
Meatball,
I've
what
never-
kind of questions do you have for us?
I've never done that at all. Never searched for it.
Good, keep it that way.
So the very first question I'm going to have to skip. because
And
of
I
our
actually have a
previous
question
conversation.
too. We'll get to at the end, but I have a question as well for the female perspective. But you
Okay.
start.
What was the first question that you're skipping over? Hold on.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. What? Come
Why are you
on.
skipping it?
Don't skip. Don't skip.
When was the last time you tried something new and what was it? I don't want to know anymore. So we're just going to skip that question.
Well,
All right.
Well, I'm just gonna leave that. JT, what's up, buddy?
I mean,
How do you
I
think
tried
that
a new
is?
Thai dish today, and that was pretty good.
Okay.
JT
Fine,
is
we'll
now
go
a
with
shit
that.
kicker, or what? What did you call him, Shiro? A shit kicker?
Kickers.
Oh, kickers. Yeah. he is now
Oh,
one.
that's right. He's in Dallas. That's right.
Oh, I'm
I don't know
so
why you
subtle.
thought that.
How dare
Um,
you lie to your wife like that? You know
Right.
better.
You knew better.
And
Try something
and
new.
the meatball. I live in Las Vegas, and I work in bars. Use your imagination.
I don't want to. Not anymore.
I
after today.
imagine that you have seen some penises
Oh,
come out of
Joker.
dresses in that bar.
Twice.
So I used to live off
No, which bar?
Paradise behind
No, which
the
bar?
strip.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and there was actually a tranny bar right like down
Yes.
the road.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about. I didn't know. I went in there by myself because my ex-husband was deployed, and I went in there and I was just having a drink, and they didn't really want to talk to me or anything, but they
Okay.
served me. And then they started taking people to back rooms, and I was like, I
Yes.
think I might be
Nope.
in the wrong place.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
so there's actually a really cool bar in Vegas called the Double Down. It is a punk rock bar. It is just this little shack of a place, but it is surrounded in this little area that is no joke called the Fruit Loop. It is just gay bars, Shiro knows because she knows what I'm talking about. The most gay flamboyant. They are doing cocaine
A lot.
on the bar. They are doing cocaine on the bar, on the stage. It is just absolute decadence.
I was really
Right.
hoping you were going to say they were doing cocaine off balls there, not
Jesus.
balls.
No, I
That's-
wouldn't put it
right.
past them.
That's
The
in the
children.
bathroom, dear.
Okay.
That's in the
alright.
bathroom, dear.
Are we
Do
going
we
to
want to
answer
answer this question?
Yeah.
We've answered it before. Did we just
Yeah,
say that at the
ego.
same time? Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
I don't have any cocaine on me. I'm
I
sorry.
don't either. Oh,
I
but
don't
White
either.
Bear does. White Bear does because he likes to put it on his nose every stream on
I could probably get
the
us
Monday
one.
show. MMM
I
shameless plug.
can make a call and have it happen.
I know we've talked about this before,
Mhm.
and Vex actually shared a story with me about a girl who was trying to leave Canada, right? But she wasn't able to because of her OnlyFans. So they labeled
Oh
her
no. Oh yeah,
prostitute.
yeah. I was looking at because like I had to fill out this whole questionnaire for U.S. immigration, and one of it is like, are you moving to the United States to engage in prostitution or whatever? And there's women that have tried to immigrate and they do OnlyFans for a living, and that's considered prostitution. And I think
Yep.
it was on the first stream we did because we even started talking like,
Mhm.
what's the line for prostitution as
Right.
well, right?
Yeah.
Which,
Yep.
by the way, my view, legalize it. It is a business transaction at the end.
So I tend to agree with Joker on this. I also think like middle of the road person, right? Like they're sex workers. I know we've talked about that term before, but it is a safer way
Yes.
for them to make the money that they want to make. And if they're going to do it and people are going to pay for it, I don't know. Just put it out there.
My state, the minus one county, the largest county in the state, is the only state where prostitution is legal, and for some reason the amount of sex-related crimes is lower than the national average.
That's an
I can see that too. Sometimes if you make things a little bit more easier and legal, there's less BS wrapped up into it.
Because you take out the market out
Yeah.
of the equation.
Or at
I
least
thought you were
the
gonna
other
say you
part
take
of
the
it.
black
They're
guys out
still
of the equation.
God damn it. I knew that was going to happen.
13%, y'all.
I love you, Max.
Oh dear Lord.
Vex, you have to come to Vegas at some point, girl.
At some point, yes, it'll happen.
Yes,
at some point.
Please, absolutely. Oh my God, that is. Oh God, so awesome.
I love it.
But yeah, I
Um,
think we all agreed that it was more or less like a form of prostitution. I don't think we
Yeah.
all agreed on
yeah.
it being like a good thing, and that women that generally do it, I mean, do you? But we don't really approve of it. I
It
think we're
doesn't.
left
Yeah,
eye
it doesn't
and left
affect
eye
my
that.
life. Do you?
left eye.
Whatever.
Mhm.
Because they're going to do it
Left eye,
anyway.
Don't say
Right.
that to when you're married. I'm just saying.
You know what though? The thing is though, is at least they're safe in their own home and they're just doing it. They don't get hurt. They don't have to put themselves out there.
Out here. We have
Same, yeah.
the brothels out here
Well,
where
I forgot
everything
about that.
where everything is, where it's all it's on camera.
Mhm.
Everyone gets health checked. Everyone pays taxes. Everything is above board.
Gotcha.
Everything is above board.
Mhm.
Gotcha. All right, Meatball. Next question, because I don't think I've tried anything new lately that I
Hold
can
on,
think
hold on.
of.
Subtle deviancy had a
Yeah,
question that you had
ask
Oh,
it.
highlighted
sorry,
there.
sorry. Let me
You
put
had
that
enough.
back up. Yep, go right ahead.
So does taking masculine leads and making them submissive to prop a female character up ruin the movie for you? Yes.
Yes.
Can I have an example of a movie?
Vex might
Mandalorian.
have one.
She-Hulk.
Mandalorian.
Think Star Wars. Star Wars, actually, the recent ones. They were all propped up
Mandalorian.
by a female protagonist.
Mhm.
Y'all think I'm way cooler than I am. I don't watch any of that.
I don't watch Star Wars either. I just
I don't
know
either.
them.
Well, you know what?
The MCU.
We were just
the MCU.
Cannoli. Yeah,
so the
Cannoli
Hulk,
and I were.
the She-Hulk one?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like if
Okay.
you wanted to watch the newest Indiana
Zuma.
Jones trailer,
Mhm.
that
Okay.
basically, was the whole thing with that. Yeah,
Or
it's
Ted
not necessary.
Lasso. The last 2 seasons of Ted Lasso is another great example. They made every man a pussy and they made every woman super
Yeah.
masculine, and it made no fucking sense.
You know what? I don't need to see that. Do you? Okay, female
Make the sign,
perspective.
Vex.
You need to see that
Vex,
as
make
a
the sign.
woman.
Come on, Vex. There we go.
Is this a vagina? What is this?
Ooh, you know what? Cannoli has the
Yeah.
Cannoli connection. I'm gonna start the vagina
The
connection.
vagina connection.
Hey, that's
We're
actually
touching
good.
we're touching clits, y'all.
What the fuck?
Scissoring! Scissoring!
Right.
My lips are quivering.
This is why little Spidey isn't allowed to listen to our stream, Joker.
For your daughter.
Let me. Oh, my daughter's watching upstairs. Let me ask you a question, ladies. Then on
Okay.
that topic,
Mhm.
do you
What
need
the
a
what?
movie? Do you need a movie with a strong female lead every time? Because I
No.
don't give a shit. I'd
I
rather
just want
see a
good
man.
characters. I don't care if
Okay.
it's a man or a
Right,
woman.
yeah. I
Okay.
just want good characters. I mean, and believable, right? Like,
Mhm.
I don't care if it's
I don't
male,
know.
male or male or female. I don't need to see a woman saving the day. That does nothing for me. I don't give a shit.
Mhm.
I just want to see a good movie. So I was just wondering if you guys feel like you need to be represented. Well, I should know. You guys are on my podcast. Duh. We don't need to be represented everywhere. It doesn't matter. I just want a good movie.
I think you can tell when it's forceful representation.
Yes.
Like,
Right.
I think that's what gets me. Like, I don't mind a strong female character.
When it's appropriate and well done. Like, let me ask you,
Right.
Bex. This just popped into my head, and I've never really seen them. But Tomb Raider, do you feel like that is a good, strong woman role that is necessary? It's after a video game, right?
Yeah.
Do you like those games, and do you like that
Yeah, I
representation?
like the Tomb Raider games. I got no problem with Laura Croft.
Okay, and you like the movies because they did.
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
care. I
okay.
I mean, I don't think Angelina Jolie was a stellar casting choice, but she was hot at the time, right?
Right.
I like
Yeah,
Alicia
Angelina.
Vikander in the newer one though. I think she's a great female actress. So
Gotcha. Okay.
I
but
legit
no,
thought Angelina Jolie was a transvestite for years.
really? Why?
I thought that she
Why?
was a very masculine looking female, and I'm like,
Have
"They're
you
gonna come
seen
out
her
with it."
tits though?
Well,
Right.
yeah, I have been introduced to the internet. Yes, I've seen
Those
them.
are some nice natural looking tits. Just
I'll have to
saying.
Google that later. I'll have to give it a Google.
Watch the movie. It's not Taken.
Tits.
No, it's called Taking Lives. Taking Lives with Ethan
Okay.
Hawke.
Taking lives.
Okay.
She looks. I think she looks her most bangable in that movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Snow or Salt. Sorry, Salt.
Nah, not hotter than Salt. Hotter than Salt, in my
She's
opinion.
all, let me cue up the Google.
I'll be back later.
All right,
So,
Meatball.
Meatball, go ahead. You're on.
The Whispering Eye. No. So, would you say you are more trendy or classic?
What does that mean? Can you define trendy and classic?
So,
I know what he means.
this was
Yeah.
asked
Go ahead.
by a coworker.
Mhm.
Trendy would be up with the most common trends. You evolve as the trends evolve, so your look changes over the years based off of what's hot at the moment. And more
Like, do you
classic
do
is
you
some-
keep doing what the trends do, or do you stay classic to what you like, and you don't feel like you have to be up with the latest trends?
that one?
I mean, I think we all did that in high school where we were trendy, and then we
Yeah.
just kind of find something that worked for us, and now we just go with that. That's what I did.
Right. I'm old. I work from home. Like, I'm classic.
Yeah,
Just,
me too.
you
Me
know,
too.
I'm
I'm gonna put on
both.
something that nice to my shape, but I don't know what the trend is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm both. I'm both classic and trendy. I like to do a nice, mesh of the two because there's a lot of things that I see, on TikTok that I'm influenced by style wise. And I was like, oh, that's really pretty. I'd like to try that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm very classic in certain ways where I'm like, you know what? I like some of the old stuff I do. I'm not changing. This is who I am. So I would say 50-50 on my end. Yes, Vex. Oh, you're just
I
saying
was waving at Whitey.
I have a question.
Please.
The trend, half shirts for everyone.
Half shirts?
How do you guys feel about that? Like, I just cannot. I cannot do it.
No.
No matter what size or who you are or age you are, they're like, here's a half shirt. You're like,
right. I could accept it a little bit more when it was just like adult pop stars doing it, but like I see kids in like the 4th and 5th grade wearing crop tops now, and it's weird.
My daughter she's 15. She just turned 15, and she wears sometimes the crop. She's more into like the big t-shirts and the sweatpants, like what she likes.
But
but
it's
she
trendy though.
It is, and literally you can't find a whole shirt anywhere anymore now.
Oh,
actually, Joker, I know he's not here, but he would probably understand what I'm talking about. In our volleyball like practices and stuff before the season, we have to tell them no crop tops, no just sports bras. Like we need you to wear a full t-shirt.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Like
that makes sense.
Put back up what you just put up.
Oh, sure. Sorry.
She's right. No, she is. All classic things become classic
and
because they're trendy at one point.
Everything revisits itself. Like everything every 20 years or so.
Like bell bottoms was in the early 2000s.
Right now,
those are back
again to have the low rise jeans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, low rise is coming back. Yeah.
I was so mad when I was shopping for jeans. I was like, what is this? Why can't
it's
I
really
find
hard
a
to find. Yes.
right now?
I gave up on pants. It's strictly leggings now.
I did have to buy
leggings weren't pants.
Yes, go back to episode 1 for a great rendition on our leggings pants.
Yes, they're pants if you wear a shirt long enough for them.
Yeah,
which is what I do.
I did laugh the other day because I bought these leggings from Five Below for $5, and they were black and totally see-through, and I laughed because it was exactly what we weren't supposed to wear. But I made sure that I wore something long enough because you could see my hiney.
Mm-hmm.
But but everything that's trending does become classic and then comes back around to be trendy again. So it's just a circle.
So you mentioned you mentioned that brand five.
Yes, Five Below the store. Yep.
Okay, well, there's a bar out here in Vegas called that. It is literally below freezing in that bar. It is.
Oh, that's what it means. Five Below means it's below. Oh, wow.
Do they serve like alcohol, like the specialty, like everyth's frozen kind of?
Yes.
Alcohol?
I mean,
that's kind of cool.
Okay. You actually, as you walk into that bar, they give you big ass coats to wear because it is 5 degrees below zero in that bar.
Cool. Oh, Static. I am really sorry. My condolences.
Yeah, super condolences right there, dude.
Wow. Oh, here, subtle. The guy in this, he probably did have a boner showing through. That's disgusting.
I mean, we saw
Dylan
Mulvaney's bulge in that Nike ad that you pulled up at the beginning in his
six.
I would venture to say Dylan Mulvaney doesn't have a bulge because he is.
Okay, no joke.
Fair. That's fair.
No joke. The swimmer for the swimmer, I believe he's from Penn State. I think
Leah Thompson.
Yeah, the guy who's just shattering every female record. When they gave him, the NC2H trophy, you can see a massive bulge.
Yeah.
And
every swimsuit he wears, you can see a bulge.
Yes.
Why now I'm never gonna be not be able to do that.
I wonder if he gets wax, though. I am curious.
Okay.
Oh, he definitely does. It's clean all around the line there. He definitely does.
Now, again, here is the thing. And here is the thing. Because this guy was never going to be able to compete on a men's level because
Right.
nationally, he was ranked 400th
Right.
in the
Oh,
men's.
yeah, he does. Yeah.
Does he
Mulvaney
really
does
have
have
a?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
That's
All right,
one
let
of
me
the first
see if I
videos
can-
I
I'll
saw.
see if I
of
can
him.
find it. Just
It
to
was
fuck-
a
Yeah.
TikTok video he made. He was wearing a skirt and you could clearly see the bulge, and it was about normalizing
Was
women
he
who
wearing a
have
skirt
bulges.
or like leather shorts?
It was something tight and short. It could be
Yeah.
shorts, yeah. But yeah, that's
Because
Like
some,
I was
because-
looking hard. Like I don't see a bulge though, because I looked
What?
for that.
Is
Like,
that normal?
Can I just interrupt for a second? I have
It
a
is
cannoli
so-
sighting. Cannoli sighting.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing, sir? There's a cannoli sighting in the kitchen.
Clearly
What?
came to get food.
It was
Right.
weird.
Oh, sorry. There's a Sasquatch sighting.
is he making corn?
No, he's dumping the ice machine because we're making ice. What are you doing?
So I
Do you have another
a question about.
Oh,
the
here it
bulge,
is. I
though.
found it. Go ahead, Shiro, and then we'll play this
Like
fucking
I think
piece of shit.
Meatball just asked, like, is that something you look at? I will tell you honestly, when I see men in like certain pants, I'm like, huh, I wonder what's down there.
WG
Just
I
like,
do look there too. I
Just
agree with
like
you.
a guy
Shiro.
would
Yeah.
look at a woman's boobs, like I look down and I'm like,
Yeah.
huh, I wonder what's down
jealous.
there.
You're curious.
Yeah.
Which which I'm just gonna say, as much as the Rings of Power
Didn't
tried
watch
to,
it.
well, they had the non-boob armor. I will give the Mandalorian credit for this. Katie Sackhoff has some serious rack armor going on.
Are you trying
I'm
to say
just
she's
saying.
got nice tits?
Yes.
Right, like what's happening here?
Okay.
Just watch the movie.
That's a good
Watch the movie. Watch the movie Riddick, and you'll understand why.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
it's shorts.
understand,
Yep, there we go.
yeah.
Would you guys like to see?
Oh, I guess he does have a
no.
tiny bulge.
Okay,
No.
Bro,
every
can we just before you hit play?
No.
Is
Yeah,
that
of course.
a 5-head or a 6-head?
Oh no, that's not even. That's like a forehead. That's
No.
not. I gotta.
No, that's
you
a
know,
fucking
I know what a
gremlin
5-head
face,
is.
one.
Okay.
all right, hold on. Here we go.
Day 74 of being a girl. Round of applause for the makeup. And I wore the
Fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
new shopping shorts.
That's a man. You can clearly tell just by the body frame.
And they were all staring directly at my crotch. And I
Well,
went,
we can see your
I forgot that
Peter.
My crotch doesn't look like other women's crotches sometimes because mine doesn't look like a little Barbie pocket. And I thought, okay,
Barbie
so
pocket.
options here. Number one, you can stop wearing clothes that fit like this and just find
Huh?
looser fitting items. Number two, I can do a tuck, which is going to have to be a whole other video, but it's very painful and involved. Or number three, I just normalize it and I wear clothes like this, and we all just normalize women having bulges.
No.
Or we
No!
don't.
I don't want.
So
I can't.
Okay.
I can't. I'm out.
Okay.
I'm out.
Okay. No.
I do have
Okay.
a question
Okay.
I'm
I'm,
out.
for you guys.
I am sorry.
do have a
I am
question.
sorry. I
I'm
do not need to validate your fucking delusion.
I'm out.
Okay, so question.
Joker's not
though.
going off right now. I promise.
Right. So if the tucking is
Jesus.
painful,
Probably
do you
suck
think it would
dick.
be
That's why she
painful
got
to
her
like
knees.
tape it to your belly, like up?
Oh, what the fuck?
I don't know. Would it? I don't have
Ow.
one. Would that?
Ow.
Yes, that would hurt
Ow.
a lot.
I have to.
Ow.
Make, I have to make an announcement though. I
Oh,
want to tell. Oh
okay.
nope, the wrong one. White Bear. I want to tell you that we played your video earlier. The beautiful
yeah.
video on Dylan Mulvaney. It was excellent. We all got a giggle and we cringed at the same time. So go back to the beginning of the stream sometime tomorrow and watch that. But you did a great job.
Can we just revisit the fact that he called a woman's crotch a Barbie pocket?
Pocket.
Yep, he sure did. He sure did.
And
I didn't
get
realize I
canceled
have a-
in the process.
I have a
I-
Barbie pocket, guys.
Look,
I never
that's
thought
what
I
was
had
at
a Barbie
day
pocket.
74, right? Day 1000 is gonna be him saying, "Look, we're gonna normalize me fucking a 12-year-old."
No,
That's
day
what
1000 will
the
end
goal
with
of
him
this
in a
is.
noose.
I hope so. I hope so. So this is
God
what this is
damn.
They're
the shit
totally
that
getting canceled.
listen.
Okay.
This is the stuff that my 15-year-old daughter is seeing that is supposed to be
This is
normal.
why I love
And
you
people
guys.
with mental
I
health
love you too, dude.
issues think that this is okay. They think this is what you're supposed to do. If you don't know who you are and you're impressionable, say 11, 12, 13, when you're coming into your own and it's an awkward
and
age,
hormones are crazy.
and you see this shit, I'm telling you, I've lived it firsthand. It F's the kid their head up. It's terrible.
Bro, emo music fucked me up at 14.
Oh my
Like, I
God.
can't imagine what these kids are going through.
Okay.
Yes, Joker?
Can I put on my tin foil hat here for?
Yes, you can. And just so you know, speaking of tin foil, Cannoli has reminded me we have a conspiracy theory podcast over on Rumble next week.
Oh,
on
my husband's showing
Saturday.
up for that one, by the way.
Okay,
Is it?
so
Yes.
Wait, who's showing up?
My
Sharpie.
husband.
Oh,
Sharpie.
Eva, you're gonna have to chloroform her before then. So
Well, with what apparently she's into with these whole dogs and stuff like that in the hentai, we might be chloroforming both of them.
so
Go ahead, Joker. Sorry, I had to get that
So-
plug in. I'll plug it again.
that's
Oh
fine.
my god, Elizabeth.
So
Oh my
I-
god.
that's a
so
big pocket.
Just fat
Yes.
degenerates have one of those. That's it.
with the normalizing of this and saying that children can make this decision as early as age 5.
Children can do this, but they can't buy a pack of cigarettes.
Okay,
Right.
that okay.
Bro, at age
This
5,
is-
I was gonna be
okay,
an
oh,
astronaut.
Okay, this is where I'm going with this, and this is where these architects of power are really trying to pull the strings. What's the next logical step if they keep making
Fucking kids.
that and
Agreed.
children will be allowed to vote,
Well, California has been trying to do that for a few years now.
right?
Have they
Can I
really?
just tell you
what
guys-
age when we
8 years
First
old.
of all, I have
Yes.
a 15. Listen, I have a 15-year-old. They want to let kids vote at 16, right?
Yes.
In some states. She can't even fucking figure out what to have for dinner or what to
Okay.
wear or what
Okay.
gender she should be. You want them to
We-
vote?
Okay, I mean, and I'm going to say this right now: 18 is too young.
Yes, I agree.
Your
I'm sorry.
your brains have not fully developed until you're 25.
But can I
That is-
counteract
later,
that?
like my
Let me
30s.
No, no.
counteract that though.
Oh,
You can
hold
also
on,
fight
hold
for our
on, hold
country
on.
though.
Okay,
Right.
oh,
I was gonna
right.
say that too, Missy. It's kind of like, but yet we are putting these kids with guns in their hand on the front
And-
line to
okay,
kill
okay.
somebody.
Okay, and I can see that point. Yet, so you can go and to volunteer to fight for your country at 18,
Sorry.
and as long as you're on a base, you can smoke, you can drink, and they will stick a gun in your hand. Again, it is too young. These are folks with underdeveloped brains. At 21 is too young to drink. It is too 18 is too
agree.
young to
This
vote.
is
I agree.
this is the same problem because a lot of people were really excited when Canada legalized marijuana. So now you can buy it at 18, right?
Right.
And as someone who
Well,
used to
not-
be a cat, I
not-
used to
Not in the US anymore. It's
yes,
21.
but across Canada, federally, it's legal at 18. And a lot of
Okay.
people were really happy, and they're just like, Vex, you smoke weed on occasion. Why aren't you happy about this? I'm like, because at 18, nobody should be smoking like an altering substance like that.
Right.
Marijuana
Right.
does have an effect on your brain chemistry if
Mhm.
you're smoking it enough. And you put all these pop up like smoke shops on literally every corner. You can find one in every
Oh, yeah.
town. Like
called
you're
dispensaries. They're called dispensaries.
yeah, it's like it doesn't make any sense. I don't agree with it all. Don't agree with it all.
There are over 100 dispensaries in Clark County, where I live.
That's crazy.
Well,
Over
I think
100.
also too, I will say there's some misinformation. I do think marijuana has its benefits, but I think there's some misinformation out there for
In
some people
moderation.
who never go
In
to
moderation.
a doctor, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it'll help with my ADHD, or it'll
Yeah.
help with this,"
Yeah.
and really they're not getting the help that they need.
No.
It's not really assisting at all.
Exactly. Agreed. Yeah.
Did we all remember the stream or maybe on Yeti's podcast where I talked about how I had an edible. It didn't end well. Not everybody's supposed to have marijuana.
There you go.
As you
Okay,
enjoy
just saying.
it.
what was
Keely
your next?
Chow.
What was your
Keely
next
Chow.
question, Meatball?
Oh, Keely.
Hold please, I'm getting there.
I'm just saying, some people with mental illness,
Oh,
marijuana does not work well for them.
Yeah. If you have a predisposition to schizophrenia, marijuana is horrible for you.
Oh, yeah. Girl thought she was going to die, thought her skin was on fire, and took a Xanax to counteract it. Not my finest moment.
Oh my god, that's rough.
Oh, I know. I was a shit show, as they say. Oh, hi, Mike has bad knees. Thanks for.
And
for
also
coming
hi
in.
to Keely Chow as well.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Sorry. Thank you. Thank you.
Which his comment. You and him
I figured
and
16 was too old for him.
Yeah, R.
honestly.
Kelly, 16.
well,
is
him and Leonardo and Leonardo.
Well, the
I feel
fun
like he
fact
was
about
of
Leo
age.
right now is he is dating someone over 25.
Shut the
Mom.
front door.
Oh, my God.
Who's
It's
a-
never going to last. It's never going to last.
Well, it's been going on for like a
Right.
year now.
Yeah.
So
Really?
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
Maybe he realized
like,
that
oh,
he needs somebody a little
responsibility.
bit more mature.
Who knows? Who knows?
Maybe some.
All right, Meatball,
maybe
you're
some-
up.
All right.
Next question.
If you could choose one book, movie, TV show, or any form of media that you'd like for a mandatory reader view for the high school seniors of today, what would you choose?
1984.
Ooh, that's
Good
a
I
good
was
one.
gonna
yeah.
say I love Animal Farm, so
Good
I
one
think
as
that's
well.
gonna be my choice.
Orwell.
Yeah.
Or Brave New World too.
Yep.
Okay,
good
I'm
one
going to
as
be
well.
really unpopular here, and I'm going to say the Ditzy Girl thing, the Confessions of a Shopaholic series was really good.
Why? Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
As
hold on.
since that is your choice, what is the reasoning? Like, how would that?
No,
be
I'm just
beneficial?
kidding. It was a really good read, but it was years ago. No, I read a lot of like crime, police procedural
Gotcha.
stuff. I read a lot of like, if anything, I don't really have
Rev.
anything that I would say they could read. And this you said that read in schools, Meatball?
Yeah.
Yeah. As a high school senior required.
You know what? Since I don't read anything that would probably be good for that, I will go with 1984. I think that was a really good book. I know that my husband would say of Mice and Men. That's
Mice and
his
Men's
favorite.
good.
And
Good
To Kill a
choice as well.
Mockingbird.
To Kill a
Let's see.
Mockingbird is my choice, actually.
That's
yeah.
his favorite. I'm not
I would
into
also-
like those good books. I'm in, like I said, I'm into different books, but I did enjoy 1984, and I do think that would be a good
I
book.
would also recommend Fahrenheit 451.
Yeah.
That
That's
book
a
was
good too.
boring to me, but I do see the value in it.
Mhm.
Dang, you
Like,
were
I
way
used to be
different than
I used to want to be an English teacher, so I had all the classics like collected and stuff. But then after moving
You
and stuff, they're all
Bigot. You
They're all
bigot. The
gone.
classics.
Well, let me
Yeah.
let me
Mark
specify
Twain,
this.
all
For,
of that stuff.
so Mike has bad news. I read this book. This was before I was into crime and murder and police procedurals and all that stuff. Because I audiobook like a book a week. But before I actually physically read, it's called Confessions of a Shopaholic, and it was a really fun book. And then
They made it into
so-
a movie. Yeah.
and they fucked it up so bad. I can't.
It wasn't a
can't
good
even-
movie.
Oh,
First
dear.
of all,
I haven't seen that.
The only thing they did well is the main character, which is Sacha Baron Cohen's wife. I forget her name. Cute
Isla
little redhead.
Fisher.
Thank you.
Wait,
Perfect
Sacha Baron Cohen
casting.
married to Isla Fisher?
I know. He
Oh.
bagged a hottie.
20
Yeah,
years,
yeah.
I think they've been
I guess
together.
the funny guy does get a
He-
man.
He
Damn.
got he definitely went out of his league.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And he scored well.
They did
He-
cast Hugh Dancy in that movie, and I think he's pretty handsome. So,
So let me tell you something. I
Mhm.
do appreciate what you're saying there. However,
Mhm.
the character was 6'5"
Mhm.
and very built.
So
Have
me,
you ever seen? Do you know who Mariska Hargitay's husband is?
No.
Who?
Okay, never mind. I'll send it to you in private chat. Anyway, they miscasted everybody and they changed everything, and it was the biggest disappointment. I know books always disappoint. I mean, movies always disappoint books, but it was terrible. Anywho, so I guess we're all going to go with the smart answers and Fahrenheit 451
so
To Kill a
I'm gonna
Mockingbird.
change mine.
Yes, please.
So this book is called Never Split the Difference. One of my favorite books. It's not like a fiction I don't know what genre.
Is it more
you
like a
call it.
self-help?
So an I believe FBI, CIA agent wrote in about negotiations and how you should ask questions to kind of get the person to go where you want them to go, kind of thing.
You know what? I changed my mind too.
It's a really good book.
I have to sound smart here on my own podcast. So there was a book that I read that was actually really good. It's a Stephen King's book, 1963. Anybody read that?
Haven't heard of
Nope.
it, no.
It's a whole different rendition on the killing of JFK.
Oh,
Really good.
I know what book you're talking about.
It's 1100 pages. And I actually physically read that. So it was really good.
Jacob, is that a To
Let's
Kill a
see.
Mockingbird stream? Is that the book or the movie with oh God, what's his face?
Because if you have this, if it's the movie, my husband will.
I will be there.
Love
I will
that.
definitely be there if it's the movie. I adore that movie. I thought it was that's one of the few book adaptation movies that actually worked.
It was
Wow.
okay. Yeah,
That's
Canoli
worked well.
Canoli loves that one. That's one of his
Gregory
favorite.
Peck. Thank you, Canoli. Yes. A man's man, Gregory Peck.
He also
was.
loves was 12 Angry Men a book?
I'm actually not sure.
Not sure. But
Okay.
I see Settle's latest comment, and I'm like, wow, you see Vex
Who are we looking at?
Settle. If he sees Vex in a pet store with it,
A big dog, a Blu-ray
my
of Constantine, and a bottle of wine.
Jeez,
I won't need the bottle of wine. Subtle.
You guys. All right, Filipino, next question. I liked that one. Go ahead.
What is something that you can do today that you were not capable of a year ago?
Streaming,
Podcasting,
on
streaming,
YouTube.
yeah.
Being
YouTube.
confident in my opinion of politics and all this stuff. A year ago, I was probably too shy to speak my opinion because I was afraid of what people would say. And I just think that in a year, I think we all grow a lot in a year, but I'd have to say all of us probably on here is podcasting, huh?
I would
Doing
say
all this.
because I started my channel just over a year ago, and again, because I've got a certain little part about me that makes me being a content creator a little different than some folks who might shy away from this platform.
Keep talking.
Which is why you should hashtag keep talking.
That's right. Yeah, I think
so. Meebo, your question. Can you repeat the question?
Repeat your question.
I was like, wait a minute. What was the question? What is something that you can do today that you weren't able to do a year ago?
Oh, wait, I've got one. Fit into certain clothes.
You totally cut Shira off as she was about to answer.
Oh, sorry.
No. I'm still like. This is where you're gonna see I'm an asshole, okay? Because I don't think there's anything that I couldn't do a year ago. I'm pretty confident in the person that I am, and I think if podcasting was in my life a year ago, like it's not something I've pursued, I could have done it. There's nothing. The only thing that I can say that I didn't have a year ago was more money, and as of yesterday, I have more money.
Wow.
All right.
How about this?
He doesn't like my answer.
I know. My name's Ego. I have ego. She doesn't have ego. Man. Wow.
How about this? I have one. I have one. I can hear better today than I could a year ago. Thank you, Jill.
Yes.
Here. Thank you to my little hearing aids. I can hear better today than I could a year ago. There you
love
go.
it. Yes.
Ego.
All right, what's your next question, Meatball?
I have the last one.
Wait, but Vex didn't answer.
Yeah.
Oh no, I wasn't doing this. I've always wanted to, but I just didn't take the plunge until last year.
There you go. Oh, okay, you're right. You answered. Go ahead.
All right. Last question that I have. If you had to teach something, what would it be?
Volleyball. Been there, done that.
No. Is there something
I know.
else you would teach?
No. It's the best sport to coach. Best sport to coach.
I mean, I don't disagree with you.
the ultimate team sport. The ultimate team sport. Because it involves because per the playing area, it has the most players in that space.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Interesting.
Vex, do you have one?
I mean, I already teach, so
Is there something you would rather teach than you're teaching now?
What do you teach now?
I teach English, math, chemistry, history.
Oh, shit.
I do everything
Jack of all
except
trades.
French. Yeah.
Dude, I need a tutor for my kid when she gets back to it. Oh, you're smarty pants.
Look at the Vex like, no, we'll talk. I charge, but we'll talk.
No, I know. Listen,
Well, it's just I have all this knowledge because I did a politics degree first and then I did engineering. So that's why I have all this knowledge.
yeah, you can't be on this podcast anymore. You're too smart. You're too smart. Wow.
Wow, what would I teach? I don't know. Go ahead.
Okay. Shira, did you answer?
No, I'm trying to think. I can't use volleyball. I already do volleyball. Like I would teach that for free all the time. But
I would probably. I'm the worst teacher though. Like I have to train sometimes at work, and I like miss stuff and I forget stuff. And
Okay, no. Don't sell yourself short.
Okay.
You teach 24/7. You're a mom.
That's true.
Okay, you know what?
24/7.
Here's what I would do. You're absolutely right. Here's what I would do. I would teach other moms who went through the mental health journey that I am currently going through, that have been going through for 7+ years with my child. I would teach parents what to do and what not to do because I've been through it already. So I would really love to teach that, and I would also love to be an advocate for mental health. I would really.
So-
I know that's kind of off topic, but
So what you're saying is you would just direct these moms and dads to watch my channel then.
exactly. Yeah, keep talking. Hashtag keep talking. Why not?
That's right.
Why not?
Because
Why
your
not?
daughter loves
Oh,
my-
but this is the thing, Vex. Did you want to start teaching this?
I actually actively try to unteach critical race theory in all
Good
the
girl.
children
That's the
I
answer I
encounter.
wanted. That's what I wanted to hear from you.
But
Because it's so ingrained in the Canadian curriculum.
It is,
but-
isn't it?
Like
but-
even in
but-
like
But you
grade
Vex,
school?
you Vex, is that really even a question? Because I would expect you to undermine that.
Well, I don't approach it in a way as like I'm right and you're wrong when it comes to teaching. It's more that I question what they've already learned and what they
Okay.
believed. So just I'll give them an alternative way of looking at it to try and at least
Socratic.
just to
Socratic method.
open the door to some different thinking, because I don't ever, since as an educator, I never want a child who is learning about things to think that there's only one way to learn things and that's it. Because learning is really a spectrum for every subject. There's really nothing black and
Absolutely.
white.
But isn't
True
that what
story.
core curriculum is right now? It's like this one hard way of
Common
It is.
Core, yes.
And it's
Common Core.
unfortunate because that's
my
how you
daughter
get kids.
struggles.
Yeah, that's how you get kids that struggle in school. It's not necessarily that it's a reflection of their IQ level or whether
No.
they're smart or dumb. It's that the system is so streamlined that it doesn't
Which-
benefit kids that don't fit into the curve.
My daughter
Which-
struggles so
which-
much with core curriculum. It's ridiculous. Like
Which,
I remember.
by the way, Common Core is such it sounds nice, but it's taken from a certain party in 1930s Germany.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh.
which tried to teach core values for the common good.
Oh,
That's where that
yeah.
is
I don't
where
like
Common
any
Core-
of it. Listen,
That is
1
where
+
Common
2
Core
= 3.
comes
Stop
from.
fucking around and go 1, and then if you kind of circle around 3, but come back to 2.
Do you actually know what's included in the grade 9 math curriculum in Ontario? This actually blew my mind when I read it.
No, tell me.
It's emotionally understanding numbers.
Oh,
I'm sorry, what?
What? There's a reason I'm an accountant, because it's black and white. Okay?
Emotionally understanding. So it's
There
like
are
how
no emotions
how
involved.
do social norms and how do your emotions factor into learning math?
They don't.
Oh my God. So everybody has to feel something. I'm so tired
And
of
the
that.
other
Oh,
thing
1
that
plus 1 is 3.
Right. Well, the other thing
Facts
that
don't
Ontario
care
recently
about your
got rid
fucking
of is when you're applying to be a teacher, you write a standardized test. And usually that standardized test will like give you just like a range of different subjects up to the grade 8 level. Too many teachers were failing the math aspect up to grade 8 that they took it out of the test altogether. So now you have people that are certified teachers who can't even teach up to grade 8 math teaching math classes.
Okay. And this
But
is
they know
this
their
is
emotional math.
and this is where public education has failed at every single level. I was a long-term sub. I was a long-term sub, and I was substituting for a 6th grade teacher who went out on who took leave to have a child. So we had to go through these. We had to go through the standardized the reading and scores and the whatnot. I had students, children in 6th grade who could not read past the first month of 1st grade level.
Yep.
And they
it's
just
really
kept
common.
moving them-
It's really
and they-
sad.
And they move them along, just move
Yep.
them along, move them along.
Because
move
they
'em
don't fail kids anymore because it might emotionally harm them. So they just keep passing
No
them.
child left behind.
Yeah.
Thank you, George W. Bush, you fucking hack.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so
And-
my best friend's mom is a teacher, and well, a
Meatball,
retired
look,
teacher.
meatball, look.
Oh, hey, that's my
Fair.
neighbors.
I
They
know.
started their own YouTube channel.
Nice.
You guys should definitely
Follow
definitely
AZ
subscribe to them.
Wiffle Ball, or Meatball will run to your house and tell you.
He
Chloroform you.
You will
He
also
ain't
Right?
running nowhere.
Watch out for him.
trash
He
in the
ain't.
background of that.
He ain't. He don't run nowhere. Stop it.
That's right. He rolls.
Oh,
When you hit the ball as far as I do, you don't have to run. That's not true, but
So you hit
that's
balls.
what I'm gonna tell
Wow.
people.
That's
you know what?
gay.
I was talking to somebody at work the other day about education and the fact that we are so proactive in being like up with the times and gender and this, that, and the other. Why can't we be a little bit more with education and look at what the kids really could benefit from now and how to teach our kids now? I feel like the old way of, yes, please go. I want to know.
The reason they're doing that is so they'll specifically have a specific type of person to fit into society. They don't actually want you to learn. The core curriculum is just meant to make you a cog in the machine. That's it.
Yep. Oh, I know.
And-
You're
That's
right.
exactly why they won't do anything.
And Shiro has to mention this. Devex has to mention this.
Don't
Schools
knock 3 inches. It does a lot.
schools also get an ESG score.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And most public schools now, their layout are modeled after prisons.
Yeah.
You know what? It just, as having a child in the education system and struggling the way that she does, and
Homeschool her
fact
the rest of
that
the way,
the-
please.
what now?
Get her out.
Well,
Take
she's
her
been
out.
okay. So, short
Take her
story.
out.
She's been
Take her-
she has
take
been
her out, please.
homeschooled on and off since 5th grade, and she is a freshman in high school. So, we've
Take
done
her out.
both, and right now she's not in public school. So,
Good.
um,
Okay. Don't
but
don't
it,
let her
it's-
back in.
no,
Don't
she
do it.
she doesn't.
Please don't.
She doesn't want any part of that. She has a really hard time with it anyway. But the problem is that I've seen both avenues of teaching, whether it's the online or in person, and I just feel like kids would do so much better if they just approached education differently. But then I don't know.
As
I have a
they
lot of
should.
You know,
mixed
actually,
emotions
what
on
you
it.
might want to look into then for Jules, pod learning.
Unlearning.
Ooh. Pod learning.
Pod learning, yeah.
Ooh.
So it's not the public school curriculum. It's closer to like the homeschool / a more advanced curriculum.
Mhm.
But
I'm
it's
writing that
small
down.
classrooms of literally like 5 to 10 kids at most. So they get a lot of in-person attention. They aren't left behind, and they still meet the standards required if they want to go
Jesus.
to college
Well,
university.
she does have. There is a school out here called Arizona Connections Academy, which has been amazing for her online school, where they are a little bit smaller and they really like cater to the kid.
Perfect. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
appreciate the 504 plan and stuff like that. But I feel like sometimes, kids just have this expectation to know exactly what every other kid knows. And if they don't, they
And
get
that's
left
the
behind.
wrong way to look at it, because not
I
every
agree.
kid is the same. Yeah.
That
Oh,
because
well.
okay because that
You're welcome,
because,
White Bear.
because the model there is it's called they will teach to the test, the
Yeah.
the standardized test, which will then determine how much federal cash they get.
Well, what's interesting is that my daughter was having an issue. She went to in-person learning the beginning of the year, and there was a part where she had to do a Spanish oral report, and her anxiety about it was debilitating. And the
Mhm.
teacher was really cool about it. She was really sweet. Like, I haven't had any issues. However, there was no alternative to it because she needed my daughter to do that in order to get the standardized testing for the school. It was like a mark for the teacher for the school.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Teaching
It had nothing
the
to do with
test.
my daughter and what she is capable of learning. It reflected the teacher and
Yeah.
what
Right.
the teacher needed for the school as a whole. So I kind of felt like, like I said, nothing against the teacher. She was a sweet, sweet lady. She was just doing what she needs to do. But there's so many requirements that the school has to live up to that I feel like it sells these kids short on.
Mhm.
I don't know. I have a lot of mixed emotions just because my daughter is, different, and
Mhm.
she struggles with certain things, and she needs different things that public schools always can't provide. However, the current school
Won't.
that she was
Won't
going to was
provide.
great. Well, the current school that she's at now has been, her 504 coordinator has been amazing and very,
What is
very
a 504 coordinator?
so
Yeah.
a
Sorry.
504 is basically if a child has
Settle.
a doctor's
you're
note.
doing not wrong.
a doctor's note where they have certain medical issues, mental
Oh,
health
it's like an
wise.
adjusted plan if they
Right.
have been
Yep.
died. Okay, I know exactly
So
what that is
like
then.
it will
Okay.
allow them to let's just say take longer on assignments and
Okay, yeah.
not
Or
I
have
get
more
only
that.
time
Okay.
during an exam.
Yeah.
Or okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
yes.
maybe not have to do so many oral reports because their anxiety is too much. But we've been, and I know, and here's the sad part too. I want to touch on this a little bit too. I feel like much like this transgender stuff that may take away from people that may be really suffering, and these other people are making a mockery of it. People like my daughter who struggle. I was told by my uncle that his daughter's school, they all decide to Google mental health illnesses and pick one and suffer from it because it's cool.
What?
No.
That's
No.
Yep.
Really?
Yep. So people like my
Nice.
daughter who truly have a diagnosis when she was in 5th grade. So imagine a 10-year-old who is turning 10 and doesn't want to get out of bed and go to her birthday dinner because she's 10 years old and she doesn't want to leave the house because she's so depressed. And then you've got kids in high school who think it's fucking cool to have a mental health.
have
Oh, I have
something,
OCD. I have anxiety. Oh my God, I have this. Yeah, it's
a
apparently
trend now, right? Just
is
like the whole
right. There
transgender
you
thing,
go.
it's a trend.
There you go. There you go. And it
If
makes me
there's
so
any
angry.
reason, if there is any other reason to get your children out of public school,
See, Beard of Liberty
there
is
it
right.
is.
See, they self-diagnose to fit in. I've heard this so many times.
Oh, yeah.
It makes me so angry because kids like my daughter who definitely have an issue. And I know my daughter is not being caught up in social media. My daughter struggled. Listen, when you become a parent, you just know. You know in your heart. And when she was a certain age, I decided, okay, she's either a shitty kid or she's got something going on.
Jesus.
No, really, because you don't know. You don't know if they just have oh my God, behavioral issues or if there's something else. So I went, you see what I'm saying? So I
took
went
shitty
to
kid
see
in
what
a
it
very
was.
different way.
Right. And so, shitty kid, behavioral issues, being a jerk face. So I went ahead and made sure I got her properly diagnosed. So she was properly diagnosed before social media. So it wasn't like she was trying to be cool and it was a trend.
Mhm.
And let me tell you something. That was 10 and she's 15 now. Well, no, it's been 7 years, a 7-year journey. There's no way this kid is just like faking it for 7 years. So what my daughter is going through, gets put on the back burner because other kids think it's cool, and that really bothers me. Anyway, that's my soapbox moment for the evening.
Get rid of the Department of Education. Give everything back.
How
to
do
the
you feel,
states.
Vex, being a teacher? Like, how do you feel about the
I used to
education
teach.
system? Oh, yeah, you too. There you go. All right.
How do I feel about what?
About just overall the teaching and what the kids have to, like, just being a teacher overall. Do you enjoy it? Is it stressful?
Oh, I
Do you-
love it. I love it. It keeps me sharp. That's why I like it.
But do you feel like you are up against a lot of things that you have to do because you're told you have to do and you can't teach the way you want?
Okay, I feel like I'm a bit of an anomaly here because I'm not a formal teacher in a school. I work at a private learning center, right? That's why I teach so many different subjects because I help out students with so many different subjects.
So you have more free reign to be able to
I
teach
have
the way you
a
wanna
ton
teach.
of free range.
Okay,
Like I
that
was
makes a
helping
difference.
a kid with chemistry the other day. And his chemistry teacher hadn't even taught him the like molar mass moles triangle to help him with calculation.
Wow.
And I'm just like, how are you learning chemistry for the first time and you aren't even being taught the most basic thing to help you with the calculations that you'll do throughout all of chemistry?
Gotcha. Yep.
Vex, I have a question for you.
Yes.
For you to teach in Canada, do you have to be certified?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
I would have to be certified when I go to Florida. That's why I'm going to write not the bar exam, but the exam down there. But they have to go through my post-secondary education and all that and see what I qualify for.
Right.
But I
was gonna say,
literally
'cause-
want to be a chemistry teacher only so people will call me Mrs. PH.
Oh, baby, I'll get you water bottles, T-shirts, everything with your logo on it. You know what?
No,
This
because
is
my when I change my last name, it'll be P-H, PH. acidity.
Okay.
Wait, does that mean you're going to change your last name to add that, or are you going to change your last name to your husband's?
I'm going to hyphenate in my last name.
Hyphenate. Gotcha. Okay. So you're going to be Vex Electronica -Sharpie. Cool. I love it. I love it. Do we want to answer this question?
I will.
Because this has been a hot topic. Yes. Go ahead, Meatball.
I'll answer it.
Joe Biden's a freaking retard.
Jill
'Cause she
Biden
wants
was
to bring
groomed
both of
by
them in.
Joe Biden, so I don't hold a lot of weight to whatever she says or does. And she also dresses like kitchen curtains. So
True story.
Wow.
And I will say this is what's both Iowa and LSU. Why should Iowa be either? They lost. You celebrate champions.
Oh no, but
So
according
if
to
they would have
Ego-
done it before the championship and look, getting to the championship is a big deal. There's top talent on both teams, like bar none, like they're awesome teams, right? If they would have done it before the championship, great. But after the championship, we all know you invite the winner to
Right.
the White House.
And-
It just like really.
Again,
Oh.
and again, this just breaks with you. I mean, at this point, why just have both those teams? Why not have all 64 teams who qualified show up?
True.
because it's a participation trophy situation.
Right,
Again.
Ego. Right, Ego. There you go. This is why you don't have participation trophies. You celebrate excellence.
I would venture to say that the Bidens were afraid that the LSU team was primarily dark.
Well,
and they
and
were
you know,
They did
know-
call their star player ghetto at the beginning of the year.
Wait, are you saying she's afraid of the black people?
Yes, absolutely. I
Yes.
honestly, I'm
Joe-
going to go on a soapbox here. I do
Joe
not know
is a
how this
racist.
man got elected.
Joe is a
president.
flaming
He had
racist.
50
Really?
years
Oh,
to
Joe's
show
a
that
flaming
he is
racist.
a racist man. His mentor was the head of the Ku Klux Klan. Like,
Senator Byrd.
how did this
Senator
man
Byrd,
get
yes.
elected? How?
But wait, he likes mint chocolate chip ice cream, though, kids. Come on now.
And he likes sniffing children.
Right here.
That too.
My friend
Add
Joel
that on
said it
top.
the best. True, more people to sniff. That's the only reason he wanted to sniff some colored girls.
Wow.
Oh my god. We're definitely gonna get
Vex is Vex is like, wait, I'm not listening to this yet. But
You guys, I didn't realize we were over the 2-hour mark. I'm so sorry. We were just chatting away.
That's
I
fine.
don't know.
I didn't even know we had a time limit at all. Did
We-
we
oh,
get
no, we
everything
don't.
on the list?
Okay.
We don't have a time limit. I just know that, I just want to make sure everybody is comfortable where they are. And if
I
we
do
want
have
to
to work in the morning. That's all.
Okay, so we don't have to keep it. I like this. This is very true. His son does like to sniff
Oh,
other stuff.
yeah.
I have one
I mean,
question real quick.
I don't like cocaine. I just like how it smells.
Perfect. I have one quick question though. I was watching Vex turned me on to this podcast called Whatever.
Vex, hold on.
and it
Vex
is-
turned you on. Someone clip that.
Yeah.
Clip that.
Oh,
you might
I'll
wanna
make it
reword
easier.
that.
I'll make it easier.
He said,
Vex turned me on.
There's the ASMR.
Okay. To a podcast called the Whatever Podcast, and it's basically sorry.
Yeah.
I want to know from the men on here, and then we'll get the women's perspective. Does being a single mom equal non-wifey material?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Trish likes to bang.
Okay. Meatball, get over here.
My answer.
Get over here. I still
It's just-
I see your chair.
I would say at my age, I would say yes. That's a non-starter for me.
Really?
I don't
It would
care.
be, yeah.
She's
It's just-
bangable. That's fine.
It is what it is.
Well, she's but
To date, not to bang.
not to bang, but is she
Dating,
like
dating, banging is the same thing now.
okay? So Joker's not willing to settle down, so maybe he's not the right candidate for this question. So I think it's meant to be more so like if you would marry a woman with a child, is she wifey
Okay.
material, not banging
Mrs.
material?
The missus, I've been married twice.
Yes, you have.
I have found out that I am not good at the marriage, but when it comes to dating, I'm great. But marriage, not so much.
So you're a serial dater and you do well.
I'm fine with it.
Perfect.
I'm not unhappy about it.
So Ego says he was told to avoid single moms at all costs. Okay.
They are a little
Settle's not
crazy.
allowed. He's not
They are a
allowed
little
around
crazy.
single women because he has a restraining order. Oh, wait a minute. Jeez Louise. A woman with kids is like having AIDS. They're with you for life. You can only date them if they have them. Oh,
Oh my god!
Chiro!
I don't claim this man for real. Like,
Do you need to excuse
Wow.
yourself and go slap the shit out of him? Wow. That's an answer and a half.
Wow.
oh,
You know what?
okay.
Ego,
I'm not gonna
I'm,
go as
I'm
far
just
as
gonna.
Ego.
I'm just gonna.
I'm not going to go as far as ego, but I agree.
Look at Joker's
the sentiment of it. Like I'm sorry, but like single, everyone has a different story, and that's fine. And you can go tell your story to someone else. But as my general rule on it, like decisions were made, and those decisions that don't align with my decision-making process. So
Okay. I don't know. I think this day and age, it's very hard to find, other than maybe a couple. It's very hard to find women
Okay,
these days
Ego,
without kids.
nice cover up there. That's not gonna save you, dude. You are sleeping
Oh.
in the car tonight.
So wait, so he's blaming another black man for his comments? Blame it on the black man, Ego. Blame it on the black man. That is not nice. It's no longer your month. You knock it off.
Jesus.
Ego, you are
Ego
sleeping
was
in
given
the
a
car.
lot of rules to date. I mean,
You-
I'm surprised we ended up dating.
Ego, tonight you are sleeping in the car.
Oh, wait. I dated a single mom for a short time. Turns out the 4 kids had 3 days.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
out.
a no.
I'm out. That's a no.
That's a definite no. That's a definite
That's a
no.
nope.
It feels
I'm
like
out
it
too.
depends
Beard.
on the situation. That's all. Like if it's a single mom and say like they're leaving an abusive situation or whatever.
Sure.
I mean, okay, that's fine. But if you have women like that it sounds like she's just popping out kids for the paycheck. Hard no.
Yeah, that's a no.
Oh, that's cute,
Don't-
Static. I like
don't-
see,
really
but Static
sweet.
has a good story.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Yeah,
that.
I think it's situational, to be quite honest. I mean, some people get in a situation, or they've been married for a while, and then now they're a single mom.
Ego,
with
what the-
multiple kids.
Yeah, did you see that? Listen. What is wrong with your husband,
What did
Shiro?
he say?
What is?
Look
Read
at-
the screen. What is wrong with your husband?
He must have took a gummy. I don't know what he's doing. I left him alone for hours, and now he's off the room.
I thought for sure I was gonna be the first one to get canceled on this little group.
No.
Oh, here,
Apparently
settle.
He
See, this is
can't
why
get
settle.
canceled. He's black. It's fine.
That's true. You can't cancel black men. That's not okay. This is why Settle has a restraining order on all the women with kids because he followed them from their car to their gym.
Oh, you're
What
the
did he
creepy
say?
gym
Oh,
rat.
look at him. Look at him. He's inviting himself, Shiro.
He really okay. Look, see, he's doing this on purpose because he.
You don't have to
wants
wait.
be in
Just
the
come into the
spotlight.
room. Just go into the room.
No,
Do not
this is my
encourage
spotlight.
him, man.
This is my show
Oh,
tonight.
here he is.
So what?
Come here.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
You want to show your face? Show your face for 5 minutes.
No,
Come on, honey.
it's digital blackface. I do.
No, it's not. It's your real face.
No,
He's
It's
not a
digital
GIF.
blackface.
What?
That doesn't make any sense.
You're not making.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
wearing
You're
a
not
Mario
allowed.
hat.
He
FYI,
goes
he's
drunk.
white. You're doing white face right now.
Just remember,
He
if
goes
you guys are white and if you're sending a black GIF, you're now racist. Let me get you all up to date real quick, and then we'll end the show because Vex needs to work tomorrow. So, couple things. If you have an organized pantry, if you have a clean, or if you drink coffee, and if you use black GIFs,
And if you wake up early,
texting. What?
if you wake up
you-
early,
Oh, Jesus.
Oh damn it! I
You
was
wait-
almost in the clear for being.
Wow,
racist.
that's
So,
good.
just so you know,
Well,
everybody's racist now. So, think about that,
well,
please.
I don't drink coffee, and with my work schedule, what is early? I mean, I work at
oh, like
midnight.
basically, if you wake up before 11 a.m., that's considered early.
CEOs wake
That's
up
that,
before
but that's when
everybody.
that's when I go to bed. So how is that? So how does that?
You might be okay, but how is your pantry? Is your pantry organized?
Of course,
Okay, you're racist.
okay, fine.
You're
My
racist.
pantry is
Wait,
organized. I wake up early. I drink coffee, and I like black gifts. I'm super racist.
Mm.
So
I
we're gonna
think
Do
we're
you
take.
really need that test in order to know that, though? Vex?
It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. This is. Let me just tell you. If anything, if you guys learn anything from this podcast tonight, the world is fucked, and it's only getting worse. So I
And
guess on
trans
that
people are
note,
not people.
Joker's yawning,
the
so that's our
fuck?
out.
You cannot say that.
What did you
I
say,
just
Vex?
said it.
Don't
She
say
got
it
us
again.
canceled
I'll
all the way.
rewatch
Like,
my own
this
show.
isn't
I'll rewatch
happening.
it tomorrow. Oh my God. So you guys, this was an amazing show. I
was a lot of
really
fun.
appreciate it. I could have talked for an hour more, but I know I have
I
to
would
go.
actually love to go longer, but
I
I
know.
do have to try and
That's
see.
what she said.
Clip that. Clip that.
Oh, wait, Jacob has something to say really quick, and I think we all do this. Jacob, you're a racist. Welcome to the club. I have to go put toner on my daughter's hair because I'm taking her from, oh, this might be a racist comment, from black hair to blonde. So I have to put a toner on. Vex has to work tomorrow. Shiro has to go punish her husband because he has been out of control. Joker needs to do something with his cane.
Crowbar.
And Meatball, what are you going to go do?
I'm gonna go watch the Diamondbacks game.
Oh, sorry for your
Are
my
you gonna drink
condolences.
Bud Light while watching it?
Yeah. I feel like
We're gonna what?
Are you gonna drink Bud Light
Bud
while
Light.
watching it?
No, I'm working on some herbal tea.
Oh,
Ew, what a fag.
Oh my god.
Sorry, it's my fourth truly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I
Now we're
love the
canceled.
I'm
gays.
old. I can't drink caffeine.
Now
this late.
officially, she sealed the deal.
You're drinking. Oh, you're drinking herbal tea. What kind of a homosexual
Kind
act
of
is that?
vagina.
It's pomegranate pineapple. It's delicious.
Oh,
Wow.
you're such a. Forget. You know what? This is why
I
you're
am-
on my podcast.
The
This is
meatball,
why.
the meatball. I can't help you now. I was
No.
I was gonna go to bat for you, but so the pomegranate. You're on your own now.
But you know what, Meatball?
He's helping
This is
Get
why
it.
I love you,
Later,
and this
I
is why
think.
you're on my stream.
Pomegranate
And-
is very good for the testicles, so I support the
Bam!
pomegranate tea.
Nailed
And
it. Vex.
pineapple.
Thank
We
you.
listen
And
just
it's
before we
pineapple.
go,
You know
in
what's
case
good with
there's
pineapple?
any confusion. We are women, but we do love dick and balls. We support the testicles.
I don't. Just
Facts, you looking at me like you don't have a husband.
Why did we need to clarify that? That's what I'm confused
Well,
about.
because people are confused. People are
Well,
confused.
Dylan and Mulvaney.
I guess so. Yeah,
People
that's
are
true.
very confused. So Oh, I like this, Jacob. We'll call it the
No,
flower connection.
I like
or
the clit connection.
Oh, the clit connection.
Absolutely no.
The
Not
Barbie pocket. The Barbie pocket.
Oh yeah, the Barbie pocket. Yeah, just the Barbie pocket. Let's say that. Yeah.
Vex looks so worried. She should be worried. Look at the club she's in now.
Well, I'm just worried, like how Barbie doesn't have a pocket down there. It's just
She doesn't.
No,
it's
it's
just
smooth.
It's
Her and Ken. Her and Ken is just smooth.
So
It's
that's
just
why I'm-
Where the
smooth.
legs move.
It's just like he's saying that we're all gooch down there almost.
Yes,
Like it's
we are.
weird.
Uh-oh. R2. R2.
Oh, R2. Yep. Please
Do it.
send it.
Do it.
Yep. I'm letting you do it. Okay, so we're gonna go around the room and everybody's gonna tell us where they're gonna be so we can find them. Vex, go ahead.
You can follow me on Twitter at Vex Electronica, and also subscribe to me, please, on YouTube, also at Vex_Electronica. I just put out a video 2 days ago. And I don't know. Yeah, just follow me on Twitter. I might be some other places Sunday and Monday.
Yeah, she'll be everywhere. Listen, Vex is a popular lady, and we are very lucky that she gives us her time. So
For real, for real.
no, Vex, seriously, don't sell your. Stop it.
You make me sound like I'm the Messiah or something. Like I'm the second
Dude.
coming with a U.
Dude,
Like-
you listen. Listen.
That's me.
Listen,
Vex.
Linda. You are selling yourself. Look at here's the reason. Right here. Okay? People
Thank
love
you, Beard of Liberty. No, it's not a matter of selling myself short. It's just I'm just like you guys. I'm just brown. That's it.
We love you. Listen, that's why I love you because you're brown. I love brown.
There
Brown-
you go.
brown's
You
a good
just
color.
checked off all your ESG check boxes now.
Mhm.
Oh my God. Okay, Cannoli. He's giving me instructions on how to promote.
Oh,
Shiro,
okay.
you're next.
Hold on, I'll just add on then, since he's trying to get you to promote.
Go ahead.
Mischief, Mayhem, and Movie will be back this coming Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern, where we are reviewing Jim Carrey's The Cable Guy. There you go.
Cable Guy.
Thank you, Vex.
My least favorite Jim Carrey film.
Really? I would
Yes.
say
What's your most favorite?
Yeah.
I was going to ask
Ace.
that.
Ace Ventura.
So you know
Ventura
what? It was a
good.
toss
This is why I love Joker.
I like the
because
mask,
he's
though.
my
The mask
man.
is good.
The
Ace
Mask was
Ventura
good,
Pet
too.
Detective is the
Yeah.
best fucking movie.
Mine's Liar Liar.
Oh,
That's
that's
a great
good
one.
That's a
I
good
like
That's a
that
good
one.
one.
Worst one though is Dumb and Dumber. Like I can't.
Oh,
That's a
well,
good one
that's-
too.
Yeah.
That's good too.
There's not many misses that he has.
Does anybody want to hear the most annoying sound?
Ah!
Thank you. Shiro, honey, where can we find you?
Probably nowhere, but I mean, I have the Twitter at the Shiro1.
Oh,
And-
Hypnotic, you missed a great show. We're done, dude.
Oh,
But thanks for
boo.
checking in. We appreciate it. Sorry.
It's all good. We're gonna do the what's that thing we do? Ordinary Games.
Yes.
We're not gonna do it this Sunday because it is Easter. So we'll do
Well, like that
the
matters
following
about anything.
Sunday,
I know.
and then do like a back-to-back Sunday and kind of cue that.
Their
on
Ordinary
Ego's
Games is
channel.
hysterical. She drinks slushies from Fat Tuesdays, and
It's
he
amazing.
talks about being black. It's amazing. You
Oh
need
yeah, I
to-
rewatched the last one and I
Oh
was
my
dying.
God.
Yeah.
Were you
And-
really like?
Yeah.
I think it's
And Shiro.
ridiculous.
And-
Yes.
Shiro,
That's
aren't-
okay, Hypnotic. We appreciate you even stopping by. You're a busy man. Busy
Aren't-
man.
Aren't you and the hubby gonna do like a stream coming up soon with educators, past and present?
Oh, yeah, you're not wrong about that. I just don't know what it is because Ego forgets to tell me when things are happening. I
Okay.
saw the little like Twitter group that he made, but he never put a date out. So, yes.
Ego, where are you? Come here. Ego.
Come here. I gotta tell you something. Come in real close. Come in real close. Let's tell you something. Okay, Joker, where are you going to be?
This Sunday I will be on something Sunday with Wookie Be Bad and Static. That's going to be a lot. We're going to be talking about the week in pop culture, which started off strong and is just ending up stronger. It's just wow. Disney stepped in a big pile of shit and has been dragging themselves through it the entire week, and it's only getting worse as we got Star Wars Nothing to Celebration going
You're
on right
absolutely
now
right.
in London. The Monday I will be doing my last week's news now, and then Wednesday I'm actually going to be doing something that I haven't done in a while. a Joker recommends. So there's been a couple. I know, right? Because I actually do like things.
I think the last
And-
one you did was the restaurant one.
Oh, the Menu. That's
yeah,
a great
I think
film.
that was the last one you did.
It was a while ago.
Yeah.
And there's two titles that I'm like up for grabs with. I'm either gonna do Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, which was a great film,
I heard that's amazing. I need to see it. I've
It
been
is
hearing that from everybody.
and I just recently watched Top Gun: Maverick. So
Oh, that shit was awesome.
I agree.
It was okay.
Oh,
okay.
sir.
All right. Joker is now leaving the show. Tell him goodbye.
Right, kick him out.
That's fine. I mean,
And,
okay, it was a fun film. Is it a great film? No. But is it a fun film? Yes. It is a
It's
very
one of the
fun.
best sequels I've ever seen.
Damn,
Too Fast,
clearly
Too Furious.
Clearly, you have
Stop
not
it.
watched. Clearly, you have never watched The Empire Strikes Back. Just
Again, I'm
we
not
did
okay,
establish
so it
that
doesn't
earlier in
matter.
the stream, so we'll give her
Yeah.
that. And also, Joker has merch on.
Yes, I do.
Yep.
And Miss Cannoli, last time I was on here with you and your husband, I was talking with JT, and we're actually once he gets settled, we're gonna work on that back design that we kind of hinted at.
Ooh, the Harley Quinn. I will totally buy that. I love it. I want a Harley Quinn on the back of my shirt. So I love that. I'm glad.
Which the front will stay the same. The
Mhm.
keep talking, but on the back with Harley Quinn, it's gonna say bitches.
That's right, bitches on the back. I
love
can't
it.
wait for that shirt. I want the first one. And Meatball doesn't really go anywhere except my
I will be on
podcast.
something.
What?
I will be on AZ Wiffle.
Hey.
Hey.
Okay.
I
All
was told
right.
that I'm not allowed
Okay.
to swear on AZ Wiffle, so I will try
Okay.
my hardest.
Okay. Sweetie, daughter, this is the fault of your mom, the mom and dad. They need to find you a better role model than Harley Quinn.
Is anybody
know,
excited
I know.
about the Lady Gaga Harley Quinn thing happening?
I'm not excited about that. I'm holding off my judgment until I actually see it.
This
until
is
I
this is the
actually see
one
some-
movie I'm actually going to think is going to be a sleeper banger.
This-
in all
this
honesty,
might be-
Really?
this might be.
I'm worried
Yeah.
that it's going to be a musical.
it is a musical. I don't like musicals, but here's the thing.
Neither
Here's
do I.
the only
Right.
reason I think it will do well. Lady Gaga is a demon. That's it.
Well, there is that, and if they keep it, okay, if they keep that film, because I heard the budget is in excess of $100 million. If they keep it right around there, and they do just like if they can keep the total price tag with marketing everything around the $200 million mark, they'll be fine.
Okay.
If it goes,
It'll
if it goes
kill it
past
either way, just because that first movie did so well, and people think that
$55 million production budget made
Wow.
$1 billion
there you
at the
go.
box office.
And it's one of the few like planned films that WB has on their slate right now that people
Mhm.
actually have faith in.
Yes.
Oh.
So for that reason alone, it'll kill it, even if it ends up being a shit movie.
Huh.
Yep.
I personally like Lady Gaga as an actress. So
I actually haven't seen her in anything yet.
I
she
haven't
was
either.
in
I never
American
saw that.
Horror Story.
Oh, my daughter liked her in that. She
Yeah,
watched
I know
that.
she's
She
been in a
liked her.
bunch of things. Like I stopped watching American Horror Story after season 3, so I never saw that.
Yeah.
I didn't see
stopped
that
after
A Star Is
season
Born
1.
because
Right.
Bradley
Did you-
Cooper rubbed me the wrong way.
And she was in the one with. Was she in the movie with Oh my God! I'm so sorry.
She's
it
the
was,
Gucci house.
The Gucci
Yes,
one,
House
yes,
Gucci.
with
Thank
Adam
you.
Driver.
And that was good too. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen.
Yeah.
So I don't have doubt in
enjoy
her
it.
acting ability, but she's a demon, so she'll fit that role perfectly.
yeah, I think she's a little nuts in general, so she'll fit it very well.
She's been to
And she has-
Marina Abramovich's or whatever, the spirit cooking parties.
And she
What is that? What is
and-
that?
Okay, we gotta save that. No, you'll
Okay,
definitely get
okay,
taken off
sorry.
YouTube if we talk
Yeah.
about that one. But
Okay.
I don't
Yes,
even know what
yes,
that
yes,
is.
yes,
I'm
yes.
sorry.
How about
And-
this?
and she's also she's also from that region of New York that Harley is from.
Okay,
So,
that makes
so
sense.
she has that accent.
Vex, put that in your Google Doc for the Rumble stream next week.
I didn't know I was making a Google Doc for that.
No,
stream,
you're
actually.
not. Just write it on a sticky note. I was just trying to be. I was just trying to be correct.
The spirit cooking thing. Okay, I'll remember
that's,
it anyway.
That's a
Or-
I
rabbit
mean,
hole.
what show do I
That's-
need to watch
that's
to
a-
hear this spirit cookie? I don't even know what this is.
You know
Just
what,
follow-
Shiro?
follow-
I'll send you
just
the
follow
link.
the dark.
Okay.
Just follow the dark side of Hillary Clinton.
Yes, that's actually a good starting point. Yeah.
Shiro, I'm
let's
gonna
see.
Start with the Hillary Clinton email
Pizzagate.
dump in 2016.
Yes,
Okay.
I think it was, yeah.
Also follow Pizzagate.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Pizzagate.
You're getting taken off YouTube now. It's over.
What did he
It's-
say? I didn't hear
you
him.
said
Okay,
it.
so we'll,
Don't say it again. I don't know.
we'll
what it
end
was,
it.
but
We'll
don't say
end
it.
it here. So
Pepperoni
anyway,
and cheese on crust.
I am going to do what I have to do here because cannoli will kill me. So anyway, we have a our upcoming stream is next Saturday. Oh wait, let me start from the
Already.
beginning. So he has MMM on Monday with this lovely Vex Electronica. They're talking about the cable guy, and then Friday we don't have a show because Cannoli takes. We're doing like 2 shows a month. I don't know what he's doing now. Anyway, the next show on the 21st will be the Cannoli Connection on a Friday, and we are going to have Gamer Geek as a guest. So please tune in for that. But next Saturday on Rumble, April 15th, Saturday, Rumble, Conspiracy Theory Podcast number 2. So we will be posting the link on Twitter sometime this week, probably towards the end of the week. And if you have any cool conspiracies you'd like to share, I know that we have 10 spots available for people to be on. I think we have at least 6 filled, maybe more. But you'll see Vex there, Filipino, and anybody else who wants to join, just hit us up on
And
the
Mr.
Twitter.
Vex will be there as well. So that's
Mr.
spot
Vex
taken.
Electronica will be there for the first time. I
Have
think.
Ego signed up for that?
What, babe?
Have
Ego
Ego
better
signed
have.
up for that?
No, but he more than he's absolutely welcome to. So
I
whoever
need him
wants
to
to
annoy
join.
somebody else with these conspiracy theories. Like,
Oh yeah, that's right.
R2.
Static is going to be there too.
R2.
R2 is going to be there. What are you laughing at?
R2's little pinata out of farm stuff already.
I make
Oh, on
yes,
Twitter.
that's-
Yeah.
Yeah. So oh my God, check Twitter. I made oh my God. Hold on. Is it already up there?
It's
Yeah.
already
It's
up
in-
there.
It's in your DMs.
Where did you put it?
The notifications. It's in your notifications.
Check it after. Let's end
Let's
this.
let's
Wrap
wrap
it
this.
up, kids.
yeah, wrap
All
it
right.
up, wrap
So
it.
anyway, you can find us all on the Twitter, and we love you for joining. We will be back in May, the first Friday in May.
Let's double check what day that is. Hold on.
I think I want to say that's May 5th because I have a hearing aid appointment.
Oh.
That's
May the 5th.
That's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 day.
Yes,
and it's
it is.
also Cinco de Mayo, so maybe
No one
we'll
cares.
have some
No one cares about that.
Isn't it the
mariachi.
Star Wars
Antonio's
Day as
gonna
well?
represent.
What, Vex?
That is also no, that is May 25th. Now there's May the 4th be with you. There's
Oh.
Revenge of the 5th. But then May 25th is the actual Star Wars Day. I know this because like I said, I went and saw A New Hope on May 25th, 1977. My dad took me after school. May 25th is my mom's birthday, and my dad took me to the movies instead of spending time with her. She's still salty about that.
Well, we don't want to make Mrs. Joker voice any more salty, so we're
No,
going to go ahead.
whoa. There was no
Mama Joker
Mrs.
voice.
Mama
Mama
Joker.
Mama
There's no
Joker
Mrs.
voice.
There's no Mrs. Joker. Mm-mm.
Not anymore.
No. Tried that twice.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for
Oh my
tuning in.
God.
We will catch you next month on May 5th for the next Truly the Female Perspective. Thank you for joining. Good night, you guys.
Toodles!
Oh, wait, I didn't mean to end it. I have to do my
You gotta
end
do the
first.
thing.